Greetings, everyone, and welcome. Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Who's here? Who's here? Oh, my headset fell. That's what that sound was. Welcome in. Thank you so much for 5 months. Long time no see. I'm doing amazing today. Thank you so much for your sub. That's your price. Well, thank you so much. For 5 months, I'm doing even better since you subscribed. So thank you so much for that. I'm glad that you got the message on Discord and that you're here. I'm not doing daily streams anymore. That's only for the month of December. So we're streaming 4 days a week on Twitch. 4 days a week now. Okay. December is a very special time of the year. But there's no way I could stream every single day, all of the time. That's only once a month. I mean, once a year, 1 month a year. Was it really wrinkly? No way. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Okay, let's start from the beginning. You know what, Maple? You're always early, and I love that about you. So congratulations, Maple, on being number 1, on being first. Hi, One Prong, welcome in. Hello, Hawker, nice to see you, Hawker. Saturn, good evening, Saturn. And Winkos, welcome in, Winkos. Retro's here as well. Hello, Retro, thank you for the follow. How you doing, Retro? And Becca as well, the whole team's here. Hi, Becca. Siribot. Oh, that reminds me. What else do we have? Who is this? The Real Deal! Let's go, Real Deal! Oh, yeah. 3, 4, 5. Real Deal with the 5. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Real Deal. Good evening, Real Deal's here. We know that now. So, thank you so much, Real Deal. All right. What else do I need to do? I almost forgot to do some stuff. Rock and roll. Hi, Courier 6. Hi, Pooh. Welcome in, guys. And Faisal. Hi, Faisal. Welcome in, Faisal. And Crash is here. Good evening. Happy Friday, Crash. Bochi. Hi, Bochi. Nice to see you, Bochi. And with the sub. Ground Pounders here. Blanco. Hello, Blanco. And Nadeem is with us tonight. And of course, Real Deal 43 is here as well. Thank you so much, Real Deal, for those 5. Let's fucking go. And Real Deal, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for keeping the stream alive, literally. So thanks for keeping it alive, Real Deal. And you're awesome, Real Deal. All right, guys, as you can tell by the title, best and worst days of your life. It's a Discord call-in show yet again. Okay, I feel like everyone has something to say in regards to that matter. Crash, thank you so much for that. The best community ever. I always say this, and I believe it. Thank you so much. I believe it too, Real Deal. I absolutely believe it as well. Oh, let's get some music playing in the background. So, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, Mother Truck and Jimmy. Happy birthday, guys. Everybody go and wish Mother Truck and Jimmy a happy birthday today. So, happy birthday, Mother Truck and Jimmy. It's actually Yukiko's birthday today as well. It's just he's in Europe, so we told him happy birthday a little bit early yesterday. So, Mother Truck and Jimmy and Yukiko both celebrate the same birthday, and so does Admiral Gibbs. It's actually Admiral Gibbs' birthday as well. So that's 3 people on Twitch that I know who are celebrating a birthday today. How come I don't hear this music? I have to reconnect it, I think. Thank you so much for the follow. Hold on, let me do one thing. I don't even know if you can hear the music. I'll close it and open it again, maybe. I was having a monitor problem just before stream. One of my monitors, the cable was busted on it. So it was acting up. So I had to switch out the cable on my main monitor, actually. Problem diverted, though. Problem diverted. You heard it? Oh, okay, I didn't. So that's good that you hear it. Hold on. Okay, I can hear it now. I got it. We were working with it. So, all right. It might be a little bit loud, actually. Hi, Vegatron. Hi, G-Rock Blues. G-Rock Blues with a 5 stream streak. Thank you for that. All right. All right, guys. So, there we go. So we heard the music, but it was a little louder than I usually do. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of better, I think. Just a little ambient background noise is ideal. Guys. Happy Friday, everybody. So, all right. What am I drinking tonight? I think I'm all set up and ready to go here. My bad. I had to do a little tech work just before stream started by switching out the cables. So, also, I'm wearing eyelashes today, and I'm doing cosplay. I'm a schoolgirl, or maybe I could be a naughty teacher. One or the other. I'm not exactly sure, but that's the look. That's the look tonight. So welcome in first time chatter. Yes, join the Discord. You should see a channel called Twitch Stream Queue. Hang out in the Twitch Stream Queue and I'll drag you in. All right. Oh, Mike's 23. Mike is going for the tip and for the Discord. Do we have a trifecta 23, Mike? Brew Crew. Brew, welcome in, Brew. Brew with the 5. Thank you, Brew. Happy Friday to you. So, all right. What am I drinking tonight? Brew, you're the best. I hope you're doing well. Last time I talked to you, I had a shot of cinnamon whiskey for your grandfather. I hope you're doing okay. So, yeah. It do be like that sometimes, Brew. So, Cody, thanks for the follow. Badass teacher. Thank you, Big Tom. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. You're okay? That's the main thing, Brew. You know, you're going to be going through it. There's ups and there's downs to this shit. Grief is a fickle mistress. Grief is a fickle mistress, I say. Thank you so much for that, Becca. I appreciate that. So, guys, if you're interested on incoming on the show, just pop into the Discord and then jump into the Twitch Stream Queue channel and I'll drag you up. Cough, Alex, we're not doing e-dates tonight. As you can tell by the title, it's going to be your best or your worst day that you can recall. So, best or worst or both. Okay, so what am I drinking tonight, guys? The brewski tonight comes all the way from Scotland. And it's an Innocent Gun single malt cask beer. If you know me, if you watch the streams, you'll know I drink this fairly often. So, yeah, brewed in whiskey casks. And because of that, it's very smooth, but also high in alcohol content, high in the liquor content, chat. And that's what we like. Nibs! Hi, Nibs! That's my life. Do you know the feeling? That's your price. Well, Nibs, how many months has it been? 21. Really? Has it really, Nibs? Gee willikers, Nibs. 21 months? Whoa, Nelly, Nibs, thank you so much for 21 months. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. So, the song does something to me. Does it really, Wrinkly? the subscribe song, right? It's a good song. People play that around the New Year's. So, and since it's January, I figured it was very fitting for my January alert. Since I switch up my alerts every month. So, hi, Kubricks. Welcome in, Kubricks. You seem to like the Scottish drinks. What other Scottish drinks do I drink? This is the only one, Kubricks, but I do love Scottish drinks. But this is definitely the only one that I drink. But yes, it is 6.6% ABV alcohol by volume, so it's smooth, it's strong, it's everything a girl wants in a beer. Smooth and strong. By the way, I have to turn the volume down because I can't hear myself think, oh, that's why I'm at 100%. That's why. That drives me insane to be at 100%. Nibs with the 5. Let's go, Nibs. Okay. I see you there. And maybe Sophie, too. Nibs, thank you so much. We got a hype train in the station. Oh, that's wonderful. I was wondering if we were going to get one earlier. So I'm glad that we got one. I'm glad we got one. Becca with the bits. Thank you, Becca, for bringing us into a hype train. You know what? My monitor's all fucked up now because I switched. I had to unplug it and plug it back in and switch the cable. I have to go into the sound settings right now and lower Spotify in the system sound settings. So give me un momento, por favor, guys. Let me just try to figure out where the hell the sound settings is in this Windows 11. Volume, yeah. Show me volume, but like show me volume for Spotify. Let's see. Apps? Nope. That's gonna bother me. Display sound. Shit, son. I don't know. I do not know where to look right now. That's the worst part. John Deeds is here. Welcome in, John. Nice to see you. Thank you for the bits. Maybe if I... Anyone know Windows 11? How do I go to the part... Let me close that. Windows 11. I need to go to the part where I can adjust the volume. Anyone know where to go in Windows 11? Welcome in, Atomic. Nice to see you. Because I have to lower it. I can't hear myself think. Bottom right. Yeah. Yeah. The mixer, right? And then? When I click the mixer... Where's the individual apps? The scroll down. Oh, scroll down? To what? Scroll down to... Hi, Shy Mike, welcome in. There's nothing when I scroll down. I want to get to like Spotify and change the volume for Spotify. I'm pretty sure I have to go to like System Sounds or something. Anyways, let's crack this beer. I mean, we can work with it right now. It's loud for me. All right. So, oh guys, since I do love this Innis & Gunn beer. Click the button on the right of the main volume knob. The button on the right. Aha, I found it. Thank you, Wrinkly. I found it. That's so much better now. And it does it fuck with shit for you a little bit? Maybe a little bit. Did it mess with your sound? It did it a little bit, didn't it? Well, doesn't that suck balls? Yeah, music is lower, but it wasn't bad. Okay, so we'll keep it like that, because that way it's better. I can think. I'll turn it up a little bit, but I can't think when it's too loud. Okay. So someone mentioned it earlier, and I absolutely... Guys, thank you so much for this level 4 hype train. Let's go. I absolutely love this Innis & Gunn beer, so much so that I have a glass. I have a glass, a whole set. I love sets. Girls love that shit. Girls love, give me a good set any day. I'm doing amazing, Atomic. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope the after party... I hope you had a lovely after party last night, Atomic. I'm not sure how long you guys stayed, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day as long as you had fun. So, cheers, Big Tom. What are you drinking tonight? Do you have a brewski? And is that your second favorite beer? I would say so. I would say this is probably my second favorite beer. It's completely different than the Belgian sour that is my favorite. This is like that, you know, I also really like Golden Pheasant as well, which is that large Slavic beer. It's like 500 milliliters. So, hi Heavy Hitter, hi Cool Ma. So, cheers. Happy Friday, everybody. I really like Golden Pheasant, and I also really like Innocent Gun. I think I like Innocent Gun better than Golden Pheasant, though. So yes, Saturn, I think you're right. This is probably my second favorite beer. Thank you so much for that hype train, guys. Hi, H Bear, and I said hi, H Bear and Heavy Hitter already. Long day, but you're doing okay. The after party is always a blast. Oh, nice, Atomic. I'm glad you had a good time in the after party. Oh, by the way, chat, before we get started. Oh shit, I wasn't even noticing. I have people waiting in the queue. I gotta bring people in. Yeah, no, it is a talk show after all, but I just want to say before we start that Wade's here. Hi, Wade. Welcome in. Nice to see you. One love. Can't stay. Wanted to say hello. Hi, Wade. I hope you are enjoying your new oven today. And cheers. Thanks for stopping by. So I just want to say before we get started that today, chat, is a very special day because this girl has joined a cult. That is right. You heard correct. I joined a cult. Coconut Cult. Boom Boom. Thank you so much, Boom Boom. For 5 months. That's my life. Don't you know the feeling? That's your price. Well, thank you for 5 months. Boom Boom, did you change your name? I didn't know there was a Boom Boom who has been subscribing for 5 months. Dinosaur, welcome in, Dinosaur. Nice to see you, Dino. You're Christian? What do you mean, am I Christian? Me? Oh, I joined a cult? Oh, I joined a cult. It's called Coconut Cult. Coconut Cult. I posted it in the food channel of the Discord. And also on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram stories, or if you see the food channel in Discord, if you have sub access of the Discord, you will see I joined a cult and it's called Coconut Cult. It's very pricey to get in. It's expensive to get in, but well worth it. Well worth it. I'll let you guys know how it goes, okay? I'm not drinking any Kool-Aid, but I'm eating coconut yogurt. $30 a bottle coconut yogurt. It's got to be a cult if you're willing to spend $30 for a bottle of a jar of yogurt. It's like 473 milliliters of yogurt for $30. Hi, Cosmic Kino. You like my glasses? Thank you, Boom Boom. Thank you for your sub. I appreciate that. Cheers. Had me worried, yeah. The oven is hooked up. Nice. Went all over Hills Half Acre for parts. Oh, really? Changed the deadbolt on the door knob. Made stew and apple pie. Oh, wow. That's a dinner and dessert situation, Wade. Then melted into the couch and turned the TV on. Well deserved. Well, with all of that said, Wade, all in a good day's work. So, cheers. Let's go. All right, is it something you can't get in stores? I had to buy it online. They only sell it at one location it's actually not even in the province of Ontario. I had to get it from Quebec. It came all the way from Montreal, which is crazy because they sell it in the States, no problem, but it's really hard to get here in Canada, at least in Ontario. They don't even sell it anywhere in Toronto. Like I literally had to get it from Montreal. So, all right, cheers, Wade, cheers. All right, let's bring in our guests. Let me turn this music down. I've got to figure out why... I got to figure out why this is so loud. Boom Boom with the 20 stream streak. Who are you? Did you change your name? Boom Boom? Because I've never seen you. You're like, if you've subbed for 5 months, maybe you've got gifted subs in the past. That would make sense. Either you changed your name or you've got gifted subs, because I've never seen a sub from Boom Boom before. So, all right, guys. Let's bring in our first guest. I'm not sure who was here first. It was either Xavier or Blood. I'm going to go with, I don't know who it was. Let's just try Blood first. We'll bring in Blood first. Blood, because blood is thicker than water. Join the cult with me, chat. Swear. Swear with your blood. I want drops of your blood. Oh my god. I want drops of your blood, chat. You guys are like, what the hell is wrong with Anne? Pinky promise. I want more than a pinky promise, Retro. I want drops of your blood. I want your firstborn child. Okay? That's what I want. Anyways. Welcome in, Chubby Link. Welcome in, Chaz. You're giving me college professor vibe. That's what I'm trying to do. It's cosplay Friday, so good. I'm glad. I'm even wearing eyelashes for you guys today, which is rare. You want a close up inspection before I bring in blood? Hi, all good. Welcome in. Lashes. The lashes be lashin'. The lashes be lashin'. Alright. I'm too drunk for this shit. I know, you're probably like, what's wrong with this girl? I'm crazy. I've lost my mind today. I've lost my marbles. Thank you, Jazz. Hi, Game Boy Slayer. Welcome in. Okay, let's bring in our first guest. Without further ado. Been live for 20 minutes. Thank you, Becca. The lashes be lashin'. It's all about getting the glue right. Hi, Stream That Shit. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. Stream That Shit with the Founders Badge up in this bizatch. Welcome in, Maple. That's okay. Maple, you were here first. Okay? You just took a little BRB, that's all. Cheers. Welcome in, Maple. I wondered why we didn't get a hype train in the beginning of the evening, and it was because Maple wasn't here. Normally, if she sees two gifters, she'll give like 100 bits to get a hype train going. She's very like thoughtful like that. All right, but Becca did it in your place, Maple, because Becca is also very thoughtful, so she noticed as well. So it's always the ladies. It's always the freaking ladies that are the most thoughtful. Isn't that true? Anyways, okay. I digress, guys. I'm yapping away tonight. We're yapping away on a Friday. Let's bring in Blood. Blood, you are up now. Greetings and welcome, Blood. Welcome in. I hope I can hear you properly. Well, you're deafened and muted, so that's...
Hello?
Hi, Blood. How are you?
Hey, good. How about you?
I'm good. Happy Friday, Blood.
You too.
Okay, so tell us your best and your worst days ever. One or the other, or both, up to you.
Can you be more specific, please? I'm confused.
Well, as the title suggests, what was your best day of your life? What was the worst day of your life?
My worst day of, like... I'm not going to say no names or nothing. I'm not going harsh of anyone out there. And when I was like... when I was not too young, but I was in my late... I'm 26 now, in my late 20s, about like, I think it's like 21 or 22, I broke into an abandoned house. And,
okay.
And the good thing was I was dating a girl for a while now, and them told me, said, hey, like so and so, and I guess when I went to school that Monday, supposedly I got a long paragraph that said, hey, like so and so, sweetie, can I come over for a little bit because I need to talk to you about something? I said, hey, I'm not home right now. I said, sure, give me a minute. When I get home, I'll call you and text you. And I did. And she come over and hang out with me. And she told me, I said, I guess one of her family members or one of her boyfriend was like being mean to her. Said, hey, can I come over and hang out with you for a little bit? I said, sure. And we watch movies, we cuddle for a bit, then we ate some dinner, then some lunch.
What?
Then
And
after
some
that,
lunch.
we
So
uh
how long did she stay? A couple days?
like a couple days, yeah. And
Okay.
I said, hey, you can pack your bags like like uh
1 second, blood. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Oh my goodness, Xavier! Xavier! Thank you so much. We just hit our tip goal for the evening. Let's fucking go. Cheers to that. Happy Friday, Xavier. Thank you for that.
hey, do you know? You sound so funny. It's actually my real name.
No way, Xavier's your real name?
Yeah,
That's so
yeah.
funny because there's another person in the queue as well, and their name is Xavier, so that's crazy. Isn't it weird when you hear your real name on the
Yeah.
internet? Isn't that
Yeah.
strange?
Yeah, that's
It's like such a trip.
yeah. And I so I said, hey, I guess you can stay for, like I was telling her, say, hey, you can stay for like couple hours, and like that Monday or that Sunday she went back home and everything was calm after that. And I even told her if she ever needs something, get hold of me, and everything after that, that was Miho was good after that.
Nice. Well, I'm glad that was the best day. That was the best
Yeah.
day of that that's so sweet. That's so endearing. And at first, I thought you were going to say it was like the worst day of your life because you said she came over because, she wasn't like her boyfriend was treating her badly. And so I thought it was going to be a bad night for you. Maybe got in a fight or something, but no, it ended up being one of the best days for you. So that's awesome news, Blood.
Okay. That was it.
That's great. Thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in stream, Blood.
Okay.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Have a good night. See you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bruce says, I used to use my name on Twitch when I started streaming. That's wild. That's wild, Brew. Probably a good call that you changed it. Cheers. We go together like peas and carrots. Yes, we do, like peas and carrots. All right, guys, that was Blood. And he's very sweet. Let's bring in our next guest, okay? We have a couple of people in the queue already. So, guys, exclamation Discord, pop into the Twitch stream queue, and you can tell me about either your best day, your worst day, or both. Up to you, okay? It's an open floor. Let's bring in our next guest. Greetings and welcome in. How are you, Brew Crew?
Hi, I'm doing good.
You're doing well? Nice. Nice. Well, it is Friday. Little ASMR can cracking situation here.
Mm-hmm.
Wade, have a lovely night. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for popping in to say hello. And you already know, Wade, one love. One love. Hi, Optimus Prime. Welcome in. That was crisp AF. Yes, it was, H-Bear. Yes, it was. So, Brew. I mean, he lives up to his name. With a name like Brew, he always has one in his hand. So cheers, Brew. Thank you for being such an amazing part of this community.
I try.
Yeah, you do. So, Brew, tell us about your best day of your life, your worst day of your life, or both.
We'll go with both, starting with bad.
Okay.
Bad was getting a knife on your neck, I guess, anyway, from someone else.
Like on your throat?
Yes, on my throat.
You got robbed?
No, it was at school.
At school?
At school.
So, was it a fight, or was it just someone goofing
More or
off?
less a fight, I guess, in a way. It was where me and someone else were arguing, and Next thing you know, someone comes from behind me, holds me down, not holds me down, but standing up, holds me from behind, and next thing you know, there's a knife in my throat. I don't know what to think. Inside, I was all panicking, but outside, I was like, if you're gonna fucking do it, do it.
Yeah, you're like, go for it, dude. Test me. Here's the thing. You said you were in high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at that age, people feel like they are. What's that word, guys? You will always live. You know, like you're not scared to die when you're young.
No, at that time, I was hanging around with the wrong crew.
Right. Plan Invincible. That's what I'm thinking. Plan. And by the way, thank you for the compliments earlier. Plan. Yes, invincible. Everyone thinks they're invincible when they're younger, right? So you're probably just like, go for it. Go for it. Test me, bro.
Oh, they didn't know my past, so.
I thought like they would want something for you, like to rob you or something, like, you know? But they were just fighting with you. But they didn't actually, they were bluffing, which is a good thing. I can't believe it happened at school. Yo, the schools in Texas are wild.
It was. Had some good times, bad times.
So, were you able to make amends with this guy? Like, did you see him around school afterward, or?
No, never again.
Wow. Probably for the best.
Yes.
For
his sake.
For his sake, yeah, absolutely. For his sake, it's true. Because I mean, chat. I don't know about you, but I would never forget if somebody held a knife to my throat. You know what I mean? Like you don't. That's something you normally you don't forget those things. So, yeah, for sure.
The best thing. We're gonna make it quick because I have to leave in a little bit.
Okay.
Best thing is finding the woman in my dreams. Getting married.
So was it your wedding day? Was the best day?
My wedding day.
Really? It was probably very stressful though too.
For her it wasn't stressful. She already knew that everything was gonna go good. But for me it was more like I was the one that's panicking. Like, what if this goes wrong? What is this? Food wise, decorations, all that. I was all more worried about what's gonna happen.
Did you ever get like cold feet? Because you know, there's a point where you're like, damn, this is gonna be it for me. I'm not gonna. There's no other girl I'm ever gonna sleep with. This is it. Am I making the right decision? Like, this is gonna be my partner forever. Like, what if? Like, did you ever get cold feet before the wedding?
Never. Nope.
Wow.
The only time, more or less, a cold feet, I guess, in a way, is more of if she was going to say yes when I proposed, because I did it on stream too as well.
I see.
I did the proposal on stream and everything, a surprise one.
You proposed her on stream? Do you have a clip of that? I
probably don't. I know at that time it was really dark, because it was like kind of surprise, and then hallway of candles leading outside with the heart shape of rose petals and candles as well, and me in the middle, kneel down.
Forever? Yeah, forever. A little outcast situation. Wow. So you.
I was more afraid of her saying no.
Okay, that's my that. This is off topic, but don't you when you propose to someone, aren't you kind of like at the point where you know that they're going to say yes, otherwise you won't propose? Or you always, like, how long did you know her? You knew her for a year or something, right, before you proposed?
3 years.
3 years you knew her. So, I mean, come on, you knew deep down she was going to say yes.
Mm-hmm. Apart from her walking down, I had my friends kind of holding the phone for the stream. I had another friend ready for the music, her favorite song, the theme song of Sailor Moon, the intro, just the piano version.
Right.
So when she came out, she was like, "No, no, 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 no! What are you doing?"
She already knew.
Oh.
She had a feeling. Women's intuition. Thank you for the follow. Sports. And Swede, question is, did you ask her parents if you could? Swede, such a gentleman.
Yes,
You did?
traditional.
You went, and so you had her parents' blessing?
Mhm.
Very nice. That would be a mean uppercut coming from one knee. Yeah, it would. Good man. Aw, that's so sweet. That's so endearing. Well, Brew, I hope that your wedding day was the best day of your life so far, but I hope that
We had 2 weddings.
Did you really? Why?
Yes. We had one here in the United States where anybody can come, like who's invited and everything. But we had a second one in Mexico where people couldn't cross over, family members couldn't cross over.
Oh.
The next day.
Oh, wow. The next day you must have been exhausted from the first one though.
Mm-hmm.
But
We're tired.
Oh yeah, for sure. A lot of dancing. But I think the first one was probably the bigger party, right? And then you just had like a formal. Yeah. I got you.
About 30 grand.
30 grand? That's actually cheap for a wedding.
Not for us, not for Mexicans.
Not for Mexicans. Cheers. No, like, I think after the pandemic, Brew, wedding prices, because like people couldn't get married for those couple of years, so now there's a backlog of people who want to get married, and so because of that, like, yeah,
when we booked the venue, we were set, but we went with like the minimum, I guess, in a way. And then when we started adding on more tables, chairs, everything like that, and then they said limit is this much because of COVID, and then COVID restrictions were off. They go for the max. And what helped me is I knew a lot of people, and I had a lot of like prices were dropped, venue wise as well.
You're lucky.
I knew the owner of the place, everything like that. I did an internship with him when I did HVAC, air conditioning, and all that.
Yeah.
So he helped me out.
No, guys, I'm dead serious. I'm dead ass right now. Weddings, on average now, they probably cost more than 30 grand. Now, I'm talking Canadian dollars. So maybe I'm thinking with a currency exchange. But, like, I have a lot of friends. A lot of my friends are getting married. They're at that age right now, getting married. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I know for a fact they are spending much more than 30,000 Canadian dollars to get married. It is what it is.
But that was my best.
Thank you, Chubby. Yeah.
Worst.
Well, Brew, thank you so much for calling in, and thank you for all the love and the support tonight, Brew. And Vegas says thank you too. I hope you have a lovely night. You said you're about to go out, so I don't want to hold you back.
Well, not out, but people waiting on other Discord calls.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless,
when I was waiting, it's like, oh, okay.
Regardless, Brew, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you. Cheers. Happy Friday.
Well, wait, what did Crash say? What was his most average day he had? Average day is just drinking with my dad.
Just a regular day. And absolutely, it's definitely much more cheaper to elope somewhere. Guys, you want to know the honest to God truth, chat? I know you're thinking, because I'm like, oh, a $30,000 wedding, that's a cheap wedding. I don't even want a wedding. Just so you guys know, I'm not married, never been married.
Growing up kind of with hardly any money, 30,000 is a lot.
It is. Like, listen, do not get me wrong. I think weddings are a waste of money, chat, if you really want to know. Atomic, do you see the little on the top right? It says No Sleep by Morandi. That's the song. So that's the Spotify song. I always have a live song, so you can check it out. But weddings are expensive for sure. And I always think they're a waste of money. Like, you can invest the money. At the end of the day, you're going to flush that down the toilet the next day. All you have to take with you from a wedding are the photos, right? And those are the memories. Everything else is going to be gone the next day. So, but I mean, of course, do it if you have the means and, you know, you want to have an amazing day with your partner and all of that stuff. I'm not knocking your wedding at all, Brew. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, for me personally, I've just never. No, I'm not. But I just personally, I've just never dreamed of having a wedding, and I would rather spend my money elsewhere. So, fun fact, chat, if you must know, I'm not married. I've never been married. I don't actually even care if I get married. Like, I mean,
never say never. That was the same thing my cousin said. Next thing you know, he got married and he has a child.
I know, you never know. Well, I would do it if I wanted to make someone happy. But for myself personally, I don't give a shit. It's not that compelling, Underworld. We got a little drive-by action from Underworld. Underworld, thank you so much for the bits. We'll see you later.
Yeah, my Discord photo is me on my wedding day.
Right. You may not be married, but you are unattainable. I pretty well am, Atomic. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I'm not here to find the love of my life. I'm here to hang out and entertain you guys and build friendships and make a community. That's the main goal of the stream, guys. I mean, yeah, I look cute doing it. All right. I'm not going to deny that. And so do you. You're a streamer as well, Brew Crew, and you look cute doing it, but like the main objective, I just bring you guys in with these, all right? But stay for the personality, stay for the humor, stay for the community.
Alrighty, guys.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Brew, I appreciate you.
Now.
Talk to you later.
Later.
Thank you. All right. That was Brew Crew Gaming, a wonderful individual, a wonderful member of the community. For your mouth. I hope we can hang out and try some cheese. I love cheese. I love cheese. Anyways, it is what it is. What a guy. He's great. We have another caller hanging out in the wings, so let's bring them in. Cool night. Thank you, Rush. Welcome in. Nice to see you, Rush. Hobo, welcome in, Hobo. Twitch isn't a dating site? I mean, there are e-dates and stuff, Hobo. Don't get me wrong. And I've definitely seen my fair share of Twitch streamers date people. It could possibly work out that way, but that's not the main objective. Sorry to burst your little bubbles. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Most viewers in chat right now, though, I don't really think I don't have that many shrimps in chat. Because it's not really what I do. I have supporters, I have fans, I have friends, I have people that like what I do and they support what I do. I absolutely have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here right now. Full disclosure, okay? I would not be here right now. I would not be a full-time streamer. I have raiders. I haven't known. Take me down like a domino. When we touch, don't ever let me go. Like I'm a domino. Let's go. Welcome in, Izzy all in. Izzy. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the raid, Izzy. Welcome in, Raiders. Izzy, what were you playing? Overwatch. Ooh, a little FPS action. Thank you for the follow, Deaf Nerdy Muscle Guy. I didn't realize. Oh, McDaddy McFlurry, welcome in, girl. McDaddy McFlurry, welcome in, Michaela. Shit, we have a Twitch baby. Have we thought of names? It's crazy. It's a very special month for us. 9 months is wild. It actually is wild. Welcome in, McDaddy McFlurry. And Izzy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Izzy, I thought you were going to be streaming over on Rumble or Kick or somewhere. Or no, TikTok. You were going to be streaming on TikTok. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're still here streaming in the Twitchverse. So thank you so much, Izzy, for the raid and playing some crazy Overwatch, very sweaty FPS shooters. Shooter McBooters. Cheers, Izzy. Nice to see you. And McDaddy McFlurry, aka Michaela, thank you so much for the sub. 9 months is wild. So thank you for the support. See, you know, okay, that is perfect, Michaela. That actually brings up exactly what I was just trying to say to everyone in chat. Whereas, like, I have a lot of good supporters in the community, and it's not all about the, you know what I mean? It ain't all about potentially marrying me in the future. Like, I have so many amazing female supporters. So many amazing female supporters, and so clearly they're straight. They're not looking for any, there's no you know what I mean? There's no ulterior motives there. It's just love and support. So cheers to that. I have so many amazing female supporters, and I feel so honored and grateful for that. So thank you so much, McDaddy McFlurry. Cheers. Screenshot or it didn't happen. It'll be in the Discord. Ooh, I would love to see it. I have a streamer there, but Twitch will always be my home. Oh, I see. So you're just multi-streaming. I got you. Okay, I'm a regular jockstrap in Anne's channel. You really you really hold the girls up, Atomic. You hold the meatballs up. For sure. Hi, first time chatter. Hello, how are you? Can I ask you a question? It's a challenge. I'm not prepared for that. I'm not prepared. I'm doing the questioning now. Scooby-Doo. Okay? I'm doing the questioning. What's your best and worst day of your life? Call in !Discord. Hop into the Twitch stream queue and tell us your best and the worst day of your life. All right? Haha! Oh, how the tables have turned. First time chatter. Welcome in. All right, guys, without further ado, let's bring in our next guest who's been waiting backstage. They've been patiently waiting. So let's bring in our next guest. Greetings and welcome in.
Hey.
Hello, welcome in,
Hello.
Cosmic Kino.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. Happy Friday. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm very glad that this weekend.
Same.
But yeah.
Same.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So, Cosmic Kino, tell us, what was, do you have a best day of your life, worst day of your life, or both?
Could I tell my best day?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, my best day is when I cosplayed as you.
Oh, shut up, Cosmic Kino. Now you're just trolling me. There's no way that was the best day of your life.
No, I'm serious. I love to cosplay. Especially as my favorite streamer.
Such an awkward laugh at the end. Oh, really? So, okay, why was that the best day of your life?
Because I always want to have your amazing body, you know? Because, I mean, you're hot. I just want to be your twin sister.
Pictures or it didn't happen. It actually happened, Atomic. It actually happened. He's not even lying.
Yeah,
He's not
it
even
happened
lying.
last year.
I don't have pictures though, Cosmic Kino. I'm not sure if you do or not, but I was actually doing e-dates and Cosmic Kino did dress up as me. So it was like he was my twin sister or something. So it actually did happen. Relatable. Dino says that's very relatable.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, does that make you? I mean, especially as your fan, you know, does that make you? I mean, happy that that's one of your fans wanted to look like you?
To be honest, doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, I guess I'm flattered, but I mean, I think that's more on your end than anything. I just want to answer one question. Reality Brick Studios, is there an age restriction for Discord server? I don't actually know. Any moderators know? Is there an age restriction for our Discord server? That's a good question. I feel like you probably should be legal Twitch age. That's a good question. If there's an age restriction for our Discord server. I don't think there is either. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's 18 plus. I don't think there's a restriction for Discord. Now,
I mean, you could decide your own age limits on Discord.
Right. I just mean, yeah, I don't think we have one. I don't think we have one, but
not in general. But if you make a Discord server, you could decide whether if it's adults or like any other ages.
Right. I don't think we have one. As I'm trying to answer, yeah, I don't think we have one. There's no age limit for the Discord server, Reality Brick Studios. Mind you, Twitch does have an age limit. Okay, so if you're here chatting on Twitch, there is an age limit for Twitch. This isn't an 18 plus stream, but I think, what's the legal age to be on Twitch? Do you have to be 16 or something? I don't know. 13. You have to be 13 to be on Twitch. So if you're chatting here on Twitch, you do have to be 13 years old. But for the Discord server, I don't think there's an age limit. We don't really have any like adult content or anything that's on the server, so I wouldn't see why we would need any age limit for Discord. But that's a really good question. No one's asked that before. Reality Bricks. So, old enough to play ball. Yeah, okay, you've got to be old enough to play ball. Okay? You've got to be literate. Cheers. So, I guess 13. Minimum 13 would be the age. Because if you're watching the streams, you've got to be 13. All right? The age is that low for Twitch? It is, X-Men, yeah. I mean, we're not showing any, we're not in the adult section of Twitch. We're not in the 18 plus content or anything, so. Old enough to know better. There you go, Retro. Good answer. Old enough to know better. So, yeah, so to answer your question, Cosmic Kino, how does it make me feel that your best day of your life was dressing up as me for an e-date that you went on with me last year? Well, to be honest with you, Cosmic Kino, I'm going to say you're capping right now. That's just, I'm going to call you out. I think you're lying. I think you're capping. I think you're maybe trying to rizz me up and tell me something that I would like to hear. But I really don't think that dressing up as me for an e-date with me was the best day in your actual IRL life. There had to have been something graduating from university. Oh, thank you so much. Laugh is a gift. A gift. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. I have a sock. Dobby gets a sock master. A sock from, what's a pigeon, not Dobby, but thank you so much, Nibs. Thank you. I hope it goes through this time. I hope it does. Thank you so much. Cheers, Nibs. Thank you for gifting me a surprise gift on my throne wish list. Well, it might not even be on my wish list. It might just actually be like something you picked, which is even more fun because it would be a complete surprise at that point. So cheers. Anyway, but yeah, I think you're capping.
All right, yeah, but I
want to really know the best day of your life. Graduating university, I don't know, the birth of your nephew, like something like, tell me something impactful.
I never graduated.
You never graduated? What about high school? You graduated high school?
I graduated high school, but I've never been to any college, any universities.
Okay, what about prom?
Yeah. Prom, we didn't have any prom in Europe, so. But I do like.
You don't have prom in Europe?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, what about like, I don't know, like the best, like with your girlfriend or significant other, like an amazing day that you spent with them and memories that you made with them?
I only been to one relationship. I dated a cougar once, like an actual MILF, and didn't last long. That I found on the dating websites.
And that's it. Didn't last long, okay.
Yeah, it didn't last long because she was like really possessive, and she had like three kids, and she wanted to mate with a younger man, and which is me, and it didn't. That's why it didn't last long because there was like no love, no mutual connection, just like sex.
Right.
Yeah.
I see.
The thing is that I start cosplaying as you in general, like even before the E-date. So that's why I'm saying that it was my best day of my life when I started cosplaying as you before the E-date.
Yeah, first time chatter, I'm noticing you. Welcome in, first time chatter. And by the way, howdy y'all. Hi ADD, welcome in as well. ADD. ADD. I get that. That's punny. That's punny, man. Is prom short for something? It's like formal or prom. I don't know what it's short for, but okay. So, if dude wanted
what's
to,
the point of prom? What was the point of prom anyway? It's just like a stupid party, right?
No, it's like you're supposed to ask a date to go, and it's kind of like, I don't know. Like it's a formal dress-up party for the graduating. Is it the graduating class? Yeah, it is, isn't it? And like you ask a date, and it's like you make a big deal of it. It's like your coming out party kind of situation. Not your coming out party, but like you get a limo, you dress up. It's like your adulthood coming into adulthood party. That's what it is.
So let me guess, you're going on to prom when you're like 16 or 17 years old, and you're considered entering adulthood.
Kind of, yeah. Would you say that's right, chat? Now, mind you, I've been to a couple proms. Because I was dating an older guy when I was in high school, so I went to his prom, and then I went to my own prom as well. But yeah, like, you're of like legal age, it's a big fancy party, you get dressed up, you have a limo, you make a big to-do of it, like you have a glass of champagne, you like and then there's prom parties. I don't know, you rent a tux, yeah, like there's prom parties as well afterwards. So like your graduating class, you go there with all of your friends, and there's a lot of alcohol involved. And some people lose their virginity. Prom, that's very like stereotypical, but it doesn't necessarily happen all the time, but it's a very stereotypical thing. Anyways, that's prom. Anyways, it could be very memorable event for a lot of people. All right, well, yeah. So Cosmic Kino, thank you so much for calling in tonight. I'm gonna go on to the other callers. There's a few other people waiting backstage, but happy Friday, and we'll see you in the chat.
Thank you. I posted a new cosplay pics on your channel if you want to check it out.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, you cut out there. What's that?
Yeah. No, I would just want to say it's not a cosplay about you. It's a cosplay of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Lara Croft, exactly. Yeah.
Right. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. All right, bye.
Take care. All right, let's bring in our next guest. I'm not sure who was here first. I'll bring in Izzy because he just raided me. So I'm not sure who was here because I wasn't really paying attention. I apologize. Let's bring in Izzy all in. Greetings and welcome, Izzy.
Hello.
Hi, happy Friday, Izzy.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Yeah, it was that dude, Wrinkly. Cheers. Happy Friday. Izzy.
How you doing?
Thanks for the raid. I'm doing amazing. How have you been?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I figured, I've been MIA, which I do apologize about.
Hey,
so sorry about that.
I don't apologize.
For me.
Yeah. Are you still in Florida?
Yes, I am. I'm still in Florida.
But you changed your job, right? That was the last I spoke with you.
Yeah, I now work for SeaWorld.
You still work for them?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you left there because of the tip situation.
Well, I did. Okay, so I left them because of the tip situation, because I was supposed to be getting paid $15.25 an hour as a base pay, but they were only having it on my checks as $13 an hour with a tipping pool.
Right.
Now, in the culinary arts, chefs do not get tipped unless somebody says, "Oh, hey, I want to go ahead and give this tip to the cook. The cook did a really great job on the meal. Et cetera, et cetera."
Right.
Well, I am actually back still with SeaWorld. Okay, I just decided to go ahead and change courses. I'm no longer in culinary. I am now in merchandise.
Got you. So do you like merchandise better?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I get to interact with people there a lot more, with the guests, helping them out with their needs. I get to go ahead and help them out, like if they're lost within the park, I can go ahead and direct them a lot more, with stuff that goes on with the park, stuff like that. So I actually do like it a lot more. It's a little bit more subtle.
Listen, as long as you like it, Izzy, that's the main thing. Okay, I'm glad. All right, so Izzy, tell us the best or the worst day of your life, or both.
Okay, so I will go ahead and say, and I'm not trying to self-promo, but I will go ahead and say the best day of my life is coming back to Twitch today.
Today is the best day of your life, Izzy?
Yeah, I came back to Twitch. Come on. And not only did I come
What's
back to
up
Twitch,
with all these troll callers tonight? Are you serious, Izzy?
No. I will go ahead and say I'm glad that I came back to Twitch tonight, because you know what? It felt good to actually stream again, number one. Number two, you're streaming, okay? So I was actually able to raid you, a W streamer, if there ever was.
True, yeah, okay. All right, I'm picking up what you're throwing down, sure.
You're one of the best. I mean, you are amazing. You do what you do. You have really no fault.
Oh, ow, my tooth. It hurts so much. You're giving me a toothache. You're giving me a toothache, Izzy.
I will say this. I love the streams that you do, especially when you introduce new foods, new drinks, new flavors. I am a foodie at heart. I am.
Right.
That's why I joined the culinary arts. Okay.
Right.
So that's actually one of the reasons why I love your stream so much.
All right. Fair. Valid. Okay, Izzy, what's the worst day of your life?
Worst day of my life?
Yeah.
Okay, true story. I was maybe about 5 or 6 years old. I had just gotten home from school. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but I'm from Maine, the state of Maine.
Are you
which
really?
Is actually right next door to, yes, it's right next door to Canada.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I knew it. I know it's next door to Canada. I didn't know you're from Maine originally. I had no idea.
Yes. Originally,
oh, okay.
Originally, I am what the Southerns down here call a Yankee.
Yeah, because that's a Northerner. Thanks for the follow, Richard. Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the worst day of my life. Okay, I was in school. I was about maybe 5, 6 years old. Okay, I had just gotten home from school. When I got home from school, no one was at home.
Okay. Pizza!
Okay.
Ah!
Yo, look at all those gifted. And you know what? Peace, thank you for gifting the subs. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Anne. I know you want to go ahead and give your thanks. Go for it.
Peace. Thank you for the 10. Best chicken dance around, I promise. Thank you, Peace. Welcome in. What an entrance. Peace.
Right?
Let's go. Hi, Brayden. Welcome in. I see you backstage. Hang tight, Brayden. There's a couple people back there, okay? So, Peace, I see you there too. I see you hanging out backstage, Peace. I see you there. Okay, go on, Izzy. So, listen, if 6 years old, you get home from school or whatever, nobody's home. All right?
Yeah, nobody's home. I thought they all forgot about me. Okay? Now, what makes it the worst day is not the fact that I thought they all forgot about me, that I was coming home from school, right? What made it the worst is I had to use the bathroom. Okay. And I'm not talking about number 1. I'm talking about number 2. I had to make boom boom.
You were locked out. Like you couldn't get in your house.
Exactly. I was on my front porch. I was knocking on the door. I started crying. Yes, I actually started crying, because I thought they totally, like maybe they didn't want me anymore. And here again, I had to use a bathroom. I had to make boom boom. Well, wouldn't you know, before they show up, I shat myself.
I was wondering. I would be like, you just go to the backyard, pull your pants down, just do it. Just get it fixed,
I would have done that, but I also had neighbors next door. My neighbors next door could see my yard. I could see their yard. I could see their front door. They could see my front door.
Mac Daddy says, "Izzy, who the hell says boom boom?"
Yeah, well, I was that young, so
okay.
So yeah, I just went there. I said boom boom, so anyways, so I had to, and yep, I shat myself all over my legs, down in my pants. Oh man, it was the worst.
Did your parents forgive you?
Well, yeah, of course they did, and, my mom, she started crying too. She was like, no, we didn't forget about you. We're sorry we ran late, stuff like that. But here I am, I'm still crying, because I shit myself, and I'm thinking that they totally forgot about me and that, they didn't care and that they didn't love me, and here I've got shit on my leg, on the inside of my leg, inside my pants. I'm like, oh, like it was all smelly and everything.
Wow, Wrinkly, that was TMI for sure.
Hey, you asked for the worst day of my life. That was the worst day.
No, Izzy, for you,
Izzy, I remember it.
I mean, you're a kid now. If you told me that story and you said that happened like last weekend, that would be a different story. No. At that point, I would be like, whoa, right? That would be. But you were like 6 years old. Accidents happen. Accidents happen, but if it happened if it happened last week, I don't know. There might be a little bit of judgment, a tad bit of judgment. But
no. I've got more control now. I'm much older now, so
Yeah, exactly.
But again, to feel like to feel as though I felt that my parents had forgotten about me, that my family didn't want me, that. Like, everybody forgot about me.
You're probably stressing. That actually probably made you shit your pants even more. Because you were...
It did. Yeah. It actually did.
Yeah.
Because here
You're scared. Shitless.
I mean, here, no pun intended, right?
Right.
Here I am. I'm clenching my cheeks. I'm doing the little dance, pacing back and forth, side to side. I'm like, come on, and I'm knocking on the door. Come on, guys, let me in. Mom, Dad. I'm doing all this, and it's like, nobody's answering the door because they weren't even there. I thought at least, with the car being gone, I thought like maybe my dad would have been there or like my mom would have been there, but nobody was there.
That's sad. That's sad. All right, Izzy, thank you so much for calling in and letting us know your best and your worst days of your life. I appreciate the raid as well, Izzy, and we'll see you in chat.
Hey, don't mention it. You are a W streamer. You deserve everything that you get when you're streaming. Hi, Ann. We love you. You're amazing. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Izzy. See you in chat. Have a lovely weekend as well.
See ya.
Bye,
you
Izzy.
too.
All right, that was Izzy all in. Let's bring in our next guest that we have waiting in the wings here. Let's bring in Peacefully. Greetings and welcome in, Peace. Oh, what an entrance! What an entrance! Perfect. I love it. I love it. Who played that? It must have been him. It was you.
I am muted. Yeah, it was me.
That was great. What an intro song. Yeah, it was good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm coming. I did. Welcome in, Peace-T-Ality. Peace-T-Ality. Oh yeah, like bestiality. I forgot. Yeah. It's
That's
bestiality. Bestiality.
Yeah.
All like kids,
That's
in my defense, Wrinkly, I have streamer mode enabled. I literally can just see P ... So I had to remember off the top of my head how to pronounce his name because I just see P.
Most people who don't know me personally just call me Peace. So if that's easier, then that's easier.
Well, it's easier and also it's not as gross than
Fair enough.
than bestiality. You know what I mean? Bestiality.
Absolutely.
But I will
enough.
forever remember you as Pestily, Tarkov
Ooh,
player. Tarkov. Yeah.
Stuff in your butthole, of course.
Yeah, you know it, baby. Go up to labs.
Glad I'm
Yeah,
known for that for sure.
Right. So, Peace. Welcome in. Happy Friday. And
Yes, man.
tell us, do you have any best days of your life, worst days of your life stories, or both?
I definitely have some boths for sure. I think tonight I'm gonna try drinking for the last time.
Tonight's the night.
Yeah, I think it's taken too much control of my life, and I think I've based social interactions off of it too much. So
I feel that. I feel that.
Maybe moving towards not relying on it, so to speak, would be a good idea, perhaps.
I completely agree with you. Did you have something that happened recently that, sometimes people have to hit rock bottom. Did you have an event recently that maybe,
I don't think with alcohol I've ever gotten to the point where I've ever hit rock bottom. I think it's purely based off of my reliance on it, because I don't consider myself an extrovert naturally, but alcohol kind of helps bring that out. But
I feel that.
Yeah, relying on it has become a bit of a crutch for me. So I don't want to use that as a crutch. It's not really a low day for me, so to speak. Giving up alcohol, I think of it as just I think it's another day. It's everyone makes decisions every day that they don't know whether or not that decision is going to be the last time they're able to make that decision or able to do that. So why putting emphasis or pressure on myself for something like that?
That actually makes sense. Meaning, like, you're making an informed decision, and it's like you've thought about this rationally, and you're just at that point now where you're like, I've thought about that as well, Peace, for 2025, because, streaming, definitely, you have to be an entertainer in order to stream. And I feel, thank you. But I will say that alcohol does help me with a little bit of just takes the edge off of things a little bit in order to relax enough to entertain. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I definitely feel that. So what I've done recently, Peace, for Christmas, I asked for a bunch of different bubble teas. And I'm going to be drinking a lot of bubble tea and sipping on bubble tea instead of alcohol every stream. Mind you, okay, I chat, full disclosure, welcome in. It's Booters. Hello. And Chief Keef, I don't know if I said that, well, Chief Queef, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but I saw you in chat earlier. And hello, first time chatter. Jesus loves you. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Absolutely, sure. No, this isn't a religion stream though, just full disclosure. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. Drinking a lot of bubble tea because I have control though. Peace. I would say I have control. Like, I'm not the type when I start drinking, I can't stop. I can definitely stop. I usually only have a couple beers. But if you're streaming,
respect that.
but if you're streaming 4 or 5 days a week piece, those couple beers a night, they add up, right? And that's kind of the problem that I'm like, I don't want to rely on this in order to do what I do. So I wholeheartedly agree with you. Chaz actually got me some bubble tea for Christmas because I did ask for bubble tea. Yeah. I had some the other day, Chaz, off stream. But so I have been drinking it. But yeah. All right. So
a little bit of side, if you don't mind here for just a second. I've been watching this tea. Wow, sorry, you've been talking about bubble tea. Got my mind all messed up there for a second. But I've been watching this show on Apple called Ted Lasso, and there's this woman actress who is in charge of the football club. It's basically soccer, American soccer. But she reminds me of a older version of you. And, if you know anything about her, if you've seen the show, then you know. But she definitely reminds me of you. And
I have not seen it. I have not seen it. No, I have not. I have not seen it. So you'll have to post it up in Discord so I can see who you are referring to. I'll check it out off stream. I'll check it out. But
of course.
But yeah, I think I love to see when people are like, oh yeah, this girl looks like you, or she reminds me of you. And here's the thing, Peace, I can absolutely see it a lot of the time, but it all depends how I style my hair, how I do my makeup. I get the most by far is Cate Blanchett. I always get Cate Blanchett. But I get other people as well.
I think it's your bone structure. The most, your facial bone structure reminds me most. And definitely, I would absolutely say the smile reminds me a lot of it. And I'm not trying to be a weirdo with that. It's just it. Once you see a picture of it, you'll understand. I'll go ahead.
Yeah, where are you gonna post it? In general, okay, that's a compliment. Oh, thanks, first time chatter. All right, let me see. You said she's like an older version of me.
She's like an older version of you.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
it. Yeah, so to the purpose of the stream, I have if I could, I'd like to start on the I don't have, let's say, a worst life, but I do have probably worst 2 years, if you'll accept that.
Okay, so not a worst day, but a worst 2 years. Okay.
Yeah. So it was 2023 and 2024 were probably my worst 2 years.
Hold on, Vegas wants to come in. 1 second. Sir? Oh, you rang? You rang, sir? So literally, chat, he scratches like at the door. Sometimes he can open the door handle. So sometimes he comes in on his own. But yeah. Hi, sweetie. Yes, I know you're a nice boy. I know. Okay. Sorry. We have a guest piece. We have a little boy here who wanted to make his appearance. Cutie. He is a cutie.
I love him.
I mean, I'm a little biased, chat.
Oh my god, I love him.
I'm a little biased. Well, here's the thing. If you don't like my dog, chat, like, we can't be friends. So just so you know, if you don't like, we can still be friends online. But in person, if you come to my home and you don't like dogs and like, then we're not friends, okay? Just so you know. Your Nintendo's drippy AF. Which one? Which one? The original? Which one? Jake. The NES? The N64 with the green and the yellow DK cartridge? The green crystal N64. Yes. Yes, it does look drippy AF. Thank you. Hi, Feister. Welcome in. All right. Sorry. Okay, 2023, 2024, worst years. I mean, it was a hard time for a lot of people. Peace.
Absolutely.
Why was it so hard for you?
Well, so it started off, 2023 started off as a great year. It's the year I bought my first house.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I moved into it with my black lab golden retriever mix. His name was Mike. Then about February timeframe, my grandfather passed away. My grandfather on my dad's side.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So his name was Leon. I got to go see him. And it was a difficult relationship between myself and my grandparents because I'll spare you the family drama, but I wasn't able to be I think it's called a pallbearer, but it's one of the individuals that lift the deceased into
the casket.
The grave.
Yep. There should be about 6.
My grandmother did not allow me to be a pallbearer.
Why?
Like I said, a bunch of family drama, which I am more than willing to go into. But
it's okay. Spare us. Okay.
Yeah.
The part that you are saying that we're getting the drift of is you wanted to do it, your grandmother didn't want you to, and so that's
Correct.
where. Okay.
Correct. Yep. And then
Brew, hold your thought, because there's an alert coming through. Brew,
Okay.
Thank you so much for 7 months. Let's go. That's my life. Don't you know the feeling? That's your price. That's your price. Well, Brew, thank you so much for 7 months. I hope you're enjoying the rest of your night. Thanks for calling in earlier. And thank you for all the love tonight, Brew. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Brew. All right. Sorry to cut you off there. Peace.
no worries. You got a stream to run, girl. I respect it.
It's a multitasking extraordinaire over here, I tell ya. So,
Absolutely.
continue on. You wanted to be a pallbearer at your grandfather's funeral. Your grandmother didn't want that to happen, and I'm sure you felt slighted. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that happened, and then in December of that year, my dog, the first dog that I ever got, passed away.
How
he
old
was
was he?
He was about 2 years old.
He was only 2? Oh my god. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. That's sudden and not expected.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. He was a good dog. I loved him.
I mean,
but
we all do, yeah.
during that time period, so I had purchased the house believing that I was going to get a bunch of roommates because I lived in a military town. And it was a fairly large house, so I probably purchased above my spending limit, so I went into quite a bit of debt that came to a head that year. And that's when I got orders to move to California, which was a godsend because in the US, if you get orders to move, you can sell a house without having to pay sales tax.
Oh,
So
really?
because-
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
Hey, we
military
just got a
orders-
raid. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hang tight. We got a raid. A minute, just 1 minute. Caney with 23 viewers. Welcome in, Raiders. Let's go. The highlight. When we touch, don't ever let me go. Welcome in, Caney. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Raiders. Welcome. Happy Friday. I have to go get another beer, actually, but we are talking Discord call-ins, best or worst days of your life, or both. Exclamation Discord, hop into the Twitch stream queue, and I'll drag you up in there. So welcome. Thank you so much, Caney, for the raid. How was your stream? Oh, you're French. Are you Canadian? Or like French from France? I'm Canadian. I'm from one province over. I'm your friendly neighbor to the west. I'm in Ontario. Actually, I just got yogurt today from Montreal. Fun fact, I did. So, thank you so much for the raid. Regardless, playing some Final Fantasy. Nice. So, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome in Raiders. Salut! You're from Canada? Yes, salut. Let's go. So, Ontario's a great place. Thank you, Plan. It is great. I think, what's our slogan on Ontario? Yours to discover. And Quebec's license plate says, we will remember. So, more fellow Canadians. Hey, a lot of Canadian love in the stream. Let's go. Hi, welcome in, Gummy. So, please take us back, France. Are you Canadian? Are you Chief Queef? Are you from Quebec? Hello and good night. Hello, Gummy. Thanks for the bits. So you are right. Canuck love, eh? I know. I'm in BC. Really? I didn't know that, Dino. Nice. Yeah, I'm from Ontario. Correct. We will remember. So, cheers to the newcomers. I will keep the sadness here. Take care. One love. All right, Wade. Let me know. Send me a message. We'll talk about it. DM me, okay? We'll talk about it there. All right. Canadian love. Let's go for a rip there, bud. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much, Kaney, for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Sorry to cut you off. Peace. You have my undivided attention.
I'm not worried about it. You're good.
So your dog. Okay. So he's talking, chat, just to catch you up to speed here. My caller, Peace, is talking about the worst 2 years of his life. Bought a house. That his grandfather passed away, his dog passed away, and then he got relocated. And that was actually a blessing in disguise because he was able to sell his house without sales tax. So very beneficial.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And then this year, I got transferred. Earlier this year, I got transferred into a position that I didn't enjoy. And then my other grandfather passed away, and I was also engaged this year. Or last year, I guess. So I think that I came to terms with a lot of my mental capacity is a nice way to say it. Coming to terms with my mental capacity this year quite a bit. But as for probably one of the happier days of my life, every time I think about the happiest day of my life, it was a long time ago, and it was when my dad and I were out on a boat on a lake, and I was sitting in the sun on the boat. My dad was driving around. Thank God he wasn't pestering me about showing off to his friends. He always used to do that because I could ski and surf and wakeboard pretty well. But this time I was sitting on a boat under a towel. It was pretty hot. But the towel kept the sun from burning the crap out of my skin.
Mm-hmm.
And
I feel
my
that.
eyes were closed, and I just got to sit there and listen to the sounds of the water kind of softly splashing against the hull of the boat. It was just smaller, and when I like to remind myself of the times where life is tough, it's helpful to know
think
that
of
not
the
only
simpler times.
Well, there's a lot of things that happened back then too, but it's more so. It's not that there were simpler times, because everyone's complicated and has complicated areas in their own life at all times, I feel. So I like to think of it as just a piece of time, pardon the pun, that I like to grab on and think of. And it's nice to know that not only can you establish those times in the future, but that you can also remind yourself of times in the past to help you get through anything. You know, it doesn't matter.
Well said. To ground you. Right, to ground you, for sure.
Absolutely.
Crash says, thank this man for his service. Go Navy, beat Army.
Okay, first of all, none of those, but yeah, for sure.
Air Force. He's in the
That's
Air
correct.
Crash. Crash. Crash is in the Navy, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm so
Crash.
happy you remembered that. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Listen, Peace. I just want to let you know that you are memorable. You are important. You, just because we have an internet relationship chat doesn't mean that it's not. I don't take it seriously, and I just want you to know that. Yeah. So.
Well said, Miss Streamer. Great job.
I try. So this guy sounds like an IRS agent. He's well spoken. If you mean that an IRS agent is well spoken, then you would be correct, sir or ma'am.
All right, Wrinkly. My dad was Army, okay? So, how dare
Atomic says you're too well spoken to be any other branch. Oh shit, Atomic. What a backhanded compliment that was.
Whoa, I'm swiping the tops of my shoulders and blowing off all the dust on that one. Sure.
Right? So, I worked with Air Force dudes out in Guam on the power carts.
I would have loved to go to Guam. I hear it's a beautiful place to be. There's a lot of lady boys over there.
Is it in the South Pacific? Guam is in the South Pacific, right?
That is correct.
Guam it's freaking paradise. Yeah.
It's beautiful, wonderful hikes. Oh my gosh, I've seen pictures. Wonderful hikes. And I hear the people there are amazing to speak to.
I believe it. I absolutely believe it. You know what, Peace? I was trying to think of my worst day and my best day, and I could definitely think of my worst day. Definitely, I can pinpoint a worst day.
Would you be willing to share it with me?
I would. I need to get another drink and use the washroom really quickly. So, guys, BRB, hang tight.
All the time you need.
Thank you. Just, Peace, keep them company for me, would ya?
Abso-freaking-lutely, I'll do my freaking best.
Thank you.
Of course. Hi guys, it's your boy Pizza Tilly here, back at again with another Minecraft gameplay. Today we're playing Minecraft, but for some reason I installed this amazing Minecraft mod where this attractive woman is sitting here with me talking to me. It's a crazy mod, but I'm only E5, Crash. I'm only E5. Lady boy, yeah, no, the lady boys. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit. I'm perhaps too engaged in the internet community for my own good. If you would, if you would forgive me. The Canadian break. Yes, we are taking a break from the Canadian, and now you guys are talking to an American. Unfortunately, as lovely as Canadians are, I am here to keep you company. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for showing up to Anne's stream. Yeah, the what is it? What do they call those massages? I can't remember them. But those massages, you got to ask for them. The surprise endings or something like that. I can't remember. A new massage. Oh yeah, the full naked massages for sure. The Reiki. Happy ending would be another one, perhaps. I think maybe we should veer off of the naked massage topic because I don't think that Ed would appreciate me deterring her stream to the, my knowledge of that topic, perhaps. For sure, absolutely. Stream, you guys are always amazing. The mods are always amazing. And everybody that shows up is very supportive. I enjoy coming back and talking to you guys, because you may call me an IRS agent or whatever.
Well, there's worse things out there.
Yeah,
there's worse things to be called. So yeah, it's a pretty good,
absolutely.
It's a pretty nice community, I will say. I mean, I'm a little biased. Hi, Just Great. Right. Welcome in. All right. We did not derail in chat. No, I don't think you did. Now, first time here and quite the vibe, I must say. Oh, nice. London. Welcome in, London. I tried to
pull them away from inappropriate topics. I swear. We weren't talking about anything untoward. I didn't want to
Sure. No, I trust you. So this is what I have. It's I think this is a wheat beer, if I'm not mistaken. It's a German, it's a wheat beer.
Wow.
And
I would love to take a shot with you, please.
Well, since if this is your last night, let's make it a memorable one. All right, Peace?
So freaking lately. Sounds good to me. I gotta save one for my roommate because he told me he was gonna take one with me. So.
Okay, that makes sense. Are you drinking cinnamon
whiskey?
Yeah, Fireball. I have some Fireball too, but I'm sticking with the beer tonight. So
respectable.
Yeah,
respected.
Lots of those in Hamburg. Oh, really? Plane. Where are you from? Are you Canadian? Are you German? Out of curiosity, Plane 41E. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. All right. So I wanted to pour a nice drink before by the way, guys, I know I have some people backstage. I haven't forgotten about you, but I just haven't really talked about my best day or my worst day that I can recall just yet. So as I was getting ready for stream, I was thinking about the best day of my life. And to be honest, chat, Peace! Thank you! Let's go!
You don't have to do the dance. You don't have to do the dance.
But I want to!
I appreciate it. You don't have to. You don't, you know what? You're not a puppet. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Thank you, Peace. Thank you. I know. Dance, little monkey, dance. No, I get it. But thank you, Peace. I appreciate that. All right. This is perfect because it's going to get me. So I was trying to think of my best day of my life that I can recall. And to be honest, there's really nothing. There's not one day in particular that I had that I was like, yeah, there's really not one day that was like the best day of my life.
Okay.
I mean, I've had a lot of amazing days, a lot of great days, but nothing that was like really stands out. But I definitely have a worst day of my life for sure. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that I could recall at least.
I would be remiss if I didn't broach the subject of the best day of your life and you not having one. And I will apologize if I'm overstepping my bounds here.
Go ahead.
But to ask if perhaps, the
best day was meeting you?
No. Perhaps the although that is probably, recent times.
Okay.
But the best day of your life is not something that you define or is defined by a movie series that in general people describe it as.
Right.
It's described for me as the day that I had the most peace.
Yeah.
Once again, sorry for the pun. But there's a reason my name is the way it is.
No. I thought about that too, Peace, before I like brought this topic on. Like, what is best or worst defined for you? Because everyone would define that differently, right? So for you, Peace, it defines like, you know, the day that you had most peace. But the best day or worst day is different for everyone. And I would agree with you.
Comes to your mind. There's nothing that comes to mind, so it's not even a day.
I would agree with you, Peace. It would be something where I was maybe on vacation and I just was in a great mood. You know, people always seem to be in the best mood when they're on vacation, right? So I was probably on... Well, okay, true. But I usually am in great spirits when I'm on vacation. And
wonderful.
And you know, the world is your oyster. You have that mentality, and you are basically just gallivanting around. You have these like young child eyes at Christmas, right? Your eyes are wide open. Everything is new, and you've never seen these things before, and it's all fresh. And I just love that feeling of exploring a new city or a new town and never being there before. You know, just it's usually a great time. So I would say, whenever I'm like on vacation and I'm exploring new places, those are probably the best, quote unquote, best days of my life. Yeah.
Wow.
But there's not one particular day that kind of like really stands out. Like they're all so different, but they're equally amazing. Like whether when I was in the south of France or when I was in Thailand or Tokyo or like you name it, I'm pretty well traveled. So I've been to a lot of different places, but they're all like unique experiences that I absolutely love. 416 Love. Hey, Plan, are you from Toronto? Get out. I'm from Toronto. Nice, Plan. Travel is education. Yes, it is. It is education. Hi, it's Chewy. Welcome in. All right. So, best day of my life hasn't happened yet. Worst day I was born. Aw, just great. All right. Worst day of my life.
Yeesh.
Worst day of my life. I thought about it, and there is definitely one day that was by far the worst day of my life. And that, sadly, was the day, and you mentioned it earlier, that you're in the last 2 years, your dog passed away. That was probably a very sad day. I had a cat. There was one time that I had a cat, and it was a very tragic ending. My cat was hit by a car in front of me. I witnessed it, and my cat died in my arms. It was not it was not a fast, quick death. It was a slow one. And I remember running out into traffic. Of course, the car stopped when I ran out, and scooping her up and clearly seeing that she needed medical attention and screaming to the cars that had stopped if they could take me to a vet. Just like just going frantic at that point, asking to go to a vet. Yeah. He's muting himself for a second. Asking to go to a vet at that point. And sadly, it didn't last long enough to get to a vet. And having my cat pass away in my arms. And it was tough. It was tough. She was in pain, a lot of pain. And I felt very guilty for so long. Guilty for so long, and then I ended up going home with her. Passed away, her body, and I remember I had borrowed my dad's car at the time. I wasn't even old enough to own a car, and I borrowed my dad's car, and I came home and I said, "Dad, something terrible happened." I was in tears, very visibly distraught, and he was like, "You crashed my car," right? That was his first thought. And then I got mad at him because I was like, "No, you idiot. Like how insensitive of you to think that I crashed your car and that's why I'm upset." But like he didn't put two and two together that I brought my cat out on a car ride. And he didn't realize. Like, I don't blame him for that. But it was bad timing for him to think that I had crashed his car, and that's why I was upset, because it was clearly something. It was something else. It was definitely something else. It was so traumatic to go through, Becca. And
absolutely.
And but yeah, so, and then I was like, my dad is insensitive because he didn't know, like, but I knew he didn't he wouldn't
Naturally.
have. But that was just the icing on the cake when I tried to tell him what happened, and he was like, "Oh, you crashed my car," and I'm like, "No, fuck your car. It's not about your fucking car," I was like,
yeah.
And
Absolutely.
anyways, yeah, and we ended up burying my cat in the backyard, and I took a week off of work. My boss at the time was so sweet and very understanding. I'd flush my head in the toilet to make you laugh, not gonna lie. Oh, thanks, first time chatter. Thank you. You know what? It's crazy because guilt is a fickle mistress, and grief is a fickle mistress. And even to this day, it happened so many years ago. But if I think about it long enough, it's like it just happened yesterday. And so,
does it bring a tear to your eye?
Absolutely. And it was also, I felt very guilty because I was the one that brought that cat out on a car ride. The cat got out of the car by accident and ran into oncoming traffic and died. So I definitely felt very guilty. And then I remember when it had happened, I called my boss. He gave me a week off of work, which he was very, very kind. And I remember my boyfriend at the time, he took me to a hotel for the night, and we were too young. Again, I was borrowing my dad's car to drive. I was very young. I think I was probably 17 or 18 when it happened. And anyways, my boyfriend took me to a hotel for the night, but we were taking the bus to get to the hotel. Neither one of us owned a vehicle. Yeah. And I remember I was in shambles in the back of the bus.
Why wouldn't you be?
Which hotel? I probably worked there. It was a hotel on 427 and Brown's Line. But anyways, I know you're from the Toronto area. It was in Etobicoke. Anyway, so I was on the back of the bus, and I remember there was this Jamaican guy in the back of the bus that was looking at me crying. And I literally, because like grief is weird, like you will be crying, bawling your eyes out, and then 5 minutes later you're okay, like you've got it together, you've got yourself together, and then a minute later you start thinking of it again, and you're just in shambles again. And so hi Gertie, welcome in. And so this poor Jamaican guy with dreadlocks, wearing like a big hat, keeping his dreadlocks, and he was looking at me like trying to piece together. He clearly knew something was terribly wrong with me, and I was very distraught, and he just was like trying to he was just looking at me so confused and felt so sad for me, and he didn't really know why I was sad. He never talked to me, but I could feel his like empathy and his compassion just by looking at me. I was just a mess, just an absolute mess in the back of the bus. I cried so much, chat, that I cried. My eyes swelled. They swelled shut. My eyes were swollen shut. That's how much I cried. Wow. Oh, it was so bad. Yeah. I've never cried so much in all of my life. Wow. I know. It was so sad, Gertie. It was so sad.
Thank you.
You know, no problem. You know what? It's better to talk about these things because honestly, time does not heal all wounds. That's a myth. That is a lie. And
it's true. It doesn't matter how many times you relive something.
It takes work. You have to like work it out, right? So
you have so much more benevolence, and I'm sure the benevolence was gifted to you by age and time and experience, because I experienced a lot of things. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Anne, but that hit really home for me.
Mm-hmm.
when it came to Mike's passing, it
Mm-hmm.
hit real home. You have a way of talking about things that are respectful and very mature, and I absolutely respect that.
Thank you,
The fact that
Peace.
you've been able to grow to the woman that you are today, to be able to, and I'm not just, you know,
I
as
know,
I
I
said
know.
last stream, you get it.
I
I'm not
get
going
it.
to say it again this stream, but as someone who's gone through a loss of a pet without my parents there, it was very difficult. I took him
Mm-hmm.
to the vet in the morning, and I don't mean this, I'm not trying to overshadow or
No,
one
not
up
at all. Not at
or
all.
anything like that. I truly, I guess, you know, sad saps sticking together,
Right.
perhaps. But that story, when my first dog passed, I brought him to the vet that morning because he was groaning and he was bleeding. This might sound a little silly, but he was bleeding from his butt. And I didn't know why. So I brought him to the vet and they pumped him full of fluids. And they told me that the
Bowels?
cost of the surgery was going to be more than I could afford, but they could get him into a stable condition for what I could afford.
Okay.
So I paid what I could afford.
Right. As anyone would do. That's all you could do.
And when I took him home, I had him in my room. I was playing games for a little bit on my computer. And I went out and I checked on him. He was in the bathroom and his bleed had died down quite a bit. And trust me, I'm never going to forget that smell. But I had a linoleum floor and, you know, I cleaned it up and I made sure he had water and food in his room. And when I came back, he was gone. And man, I didn't know what to do. You know, just like you, I was lost and I don't know what to do.
Right.
You know, that's a family member that I just lost, right?
Right.
So I called the vet because he gave me his after hours phone. And I said, hey man, my dog just died. What do I do with it? You know? And he told me a couple things to check, and I did. And yeah, I made sure that Mike was gone.
Aww.
And man, I just, when you have a pet, it's not a pet to me. That's a family member. That is someone that you, for me, that's someone that you take an oath to take care of for as long as it lives. And all you do, as I'm not an owner of pets, you don't own these animals. You just around them while they're living their life, to me. And this damn dog has been around me for 2 years since I joined the military. It was the first dog I got because my damn, my stubborn ass dad, he wouldn't let me get a dog. He always gave my stepbrother a dog, and I hated that fucking thing. But when I got to my first base, I said, damn it, I'm gonna get my own fucking dog. I apologize for my crass words there, but I got a dog, and my mom was there for it. She traveled down, and I love my mom to death. I would do anything for my mom. And she traveled down, and I met Mike, and Mike was the only one in the kennel that would play fetch with me, and he brought it back. I used to, oh man, that dog was a stupid dog.
What type of dog was it?
It was a golden lab. Excuse me, it was a golden retriever black lab mix. So it was a black lab with long hair.
Oh, okay.
And anyway, I called the doc. There's really not much he could do for me. He's like,
Peace, what exactly
you want me to come in?
What did he say was wrong with the dog? He was only 2 years old. So what did he have? Did he have a bowel obstruction, or did he eat something that he shouldn't have?
It was a bone. It got lodged in his intestine. As best as I can guess.
God.
I really didn't care at that point because I just knew that there was blood coming where it wasn't supposed to be coming.
Right.
And, man, that fucking broke me.
Oh yeah.
When that dog, I called everybody I knew. Anybody who knew anything about him. And I don't know about you, but I couldn't touch him. I couldn't see him. I wrapped him in a blanket when I found him dead, and the first person I called was my mom. And I told her, I said, hey, Mike passed. And I think the thing that pissed me off the most was the reason that I didn't know why at the time. Because it could have been a mixture of parvo, or it could have been, whatever. And
but you probably felt so guilty. Because you're the caretaker. You are the one responsible.
I'm sorry, Ann, but I left him in that room. I left him in that room all alone to die.
Oh, man.
Well, I went into another room on my damn... Oh, man, I'm getting high-pitched here. Well, I went into my other room on my fucking computer. And it...
Because you didn't want to deal with it. You were probably... You didn't know how to deal with it. Right.
I didn't know that he was going to go. I thought he was fine. But he was slowly losing his life in that room, in that dark room, alone, without me. And I don't know how you break a man, but that's how you fucking break a man right there.
That's how you do it. Yep.
And that fucking dog. God, I love that fucking dog. And the weirdest thing is what do you do with the body when you find it? You just leave
I
it
buried it. I buried it. What did you do?
I got him cremated, and he's in my room now. He's my fucking guardian angel now.
Right.
Oh man, that stupid dog. I love that dog to death.
Right.
And he watches over me every day now. And
yep. Mine was also young as well, less than a year. She was probably 10 months, so she was still kind of a kitten. And that makes it even harder, Peace. It makes it even harder because they're so innocent and so naive. And for a little puppy or a little kitten to go is really, really hard. It really is. We definitely, there's a lot of guilt, and we feel responsible as the caregiver, right? And so, trust me, I feel your pain.
I'm sorry to revisit that. It just your story about your
cat
and what you were going through and
yep,
everything like that. Just it's one of those things that you just I felt like as though, although you were talking about it like I talked about it when I first discussed it, I could feel you know what I mean?
Reliving it is so hard, Peace. Like, just telling the story, so
it's
hard.
So difficult, because that dog, I hope you guys forgive me for calling it a stupid dog, but man, that guy was a dummy. I have so many videos of him being a freaking dummy and licking my face and fighting with me over stupid crap, and he's my first dog. And
right.
I will never fail a dog like that again.
Yep.
And I'm just a dog person. So
trust me.
Trust
me, I have 2 dogs now. I actually have vowed I don't want a cat anymore. I never want another cat. I want an animal that when I call it, it comes back. I didn't tell you the whole story. I mentioned it before on stream, but the cat got out of the car and I called it and it stopped and it looked back and it just turned around again and continued to run into oncoming traffic. And so yeah, but it paused for a moment and it did look back when I called its name, but it just went back to running afterward and it didn't come back to me. And so I vow never to have a cat. I want a dog or an animal that I call that will come to me now. And you know, yeah,
absolutely. I'm so sorry for your loss. And I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Same. Peace. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for telling us your story.
Yeah.
This is by far the most heartfelt of all of the stories that we had today. This was real. This was raw. This is life. Yeah. This is life. This isn't reality TV. No. No, listen, do not be sorry. This is real life. This is heartfelt. This isn't reality TV. This isn't scripted. This isn't staged shit. This is real. We all have stories like this. And Peace, you're just the first person to actually call in and tell us a real worst day of your life story. You know?
Oh, man. That's the truth. That's the truth, sister. Preach it. Oh, man, dude. I love that fucking dog still to this day.
Right.
And your pets, I'm sure that you take
care of them. They are babied so much because I felt it, Peace, when you said that I will make a point of never making a mistake with my animal in the future again, and I felt that in my bones. And my dogs now are like, I'm overprotective. Like,
oh, they're little babies.
Oh yeah. Like I'm crazy with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
as you should be, Queen. As you should be. Then
I am overprotective mama bear to the max with them. So, but yeah.
I have dreamed of Mike. You know, Maple. I have actually had dreams of Mike. I apologize to interrupt you, but
it's okay.
Mike's dreams are interesting. They're not... You know, Michael was named after my first grandfather, the one that died that year. Actually, excuse me. Mike was named after the only grandfather that I have that hasn't died. Leo, my second dog, which I have now, he's a Shiba Inu. is named after the grandfather that died the year that Mike died. His name, I call him Leo for short, but Mike is the only grandfather that I haven't died. I named all my dogs after my grandparents because I look up to them. And Mike, I mean, man, he is just a good dog. You know, some good times. One time I had freaking mice in my house. Oh my God, I got angry about these mice. And they were all around, and I didn't know what was causing it. It was an old house. A house is built in 1850s, you know. So there was a bunch of holes. Yeah, it was
in California?
No, in Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was an older house, and we had mice, and it was a ritual. I would come home every day, and when I opened the door, and Mike would chase these mice. And he learned after the first time that he ate a mouse that he didn't want to eat any mice anymore, because first time he ate a mouse, he had the worst diarrhea and upset stomach that you have ever seen. Man, it was coming out of both ends.
Ooh. You know? Well, mice are pretty dirty.
Yeah. Well, Mike learned that one firsthand. He learned not to eat mice. So what he would do is he would crunch them. I'm sorry, that's a little graphic. You crunch them, you put them on the ground. When Mike and I caught 19 mice together and got rid of my mouse problem.
No way! Hold that thought. Mr. Killer, thank you for your sub. Let's go. Oh, it's a gifted sub to the Slayer streams. That's your prize. Well, thank you, Mr. Killer, for the gifty. I appreciate that. Oz, welcome in, Oz. Nice to see you. Oh my God, Mr. Killer. Happy Friday, Cheese Wine Lady. Well, it's beer tonight, if that's okay. It's German beer tonight. Cheers. I used to ride with my dog in my leather jacket on my motorcycle. Cheers. Couldn't imagine doing that now. Oh, that's cute. I want dogs now. Riggs are the best. Welcome in, Riggs. Nice to see you. All right.
Ooh, nice push.
Thank you. Excusez-moi.
Impolite of a lady to do that.
It's the gas of the beer for sure. I literally have a burp redeem, like an exclamation when I burp. Just type exclamation burp in chat, so I don't
hilarious.
Feel. Yeah. Is that way?
Exclamation moan in a different chat, so I get that.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit embarrassing. Yeah, no. Don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm. I had Innocent Gun earlier planned. Now we're on to the German wheat beers. All right.
Well, yeah.
So,
I'll hop out.
That's okay. No, peace. Thank you so much for calling in. Wow. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you for sharing with us. No, I needed a good cry. I needed one chat. I really did, and we got that. And also it reminded me of my own story of the worst day of my life was losing my cat, being hit by a car and dying in my arms. Very sad.
Couple of sad saps, huh?
Sad. Very tragic, but regardless, peace. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a real one and being authentic and genuine. Much appreciated.
Thank you, and I appreciate you letting me vent my personal issues on your wonderful stream, of course.
Well, that's the topic. Today, we're allowed to trauma dump. It's perfectly okay. It is like part of the title. So if worst day of your life, trauma dump it today, guys. Exclamation Discord, hop into the Twitch stream queue, and I will drag you up into the channel. Peace, thank you so much for being here, and we will see you in chat. Take care, peace. Oh, Pickle Nick. I'm Pickle Nick. Oh, Pickle Nick. Hi, welcome in, Pickle Nick. Okay, how's my posture? Is it okay? Let me know. Shoulders back and all that. All right. Oh, it was by far the most genuine call of the night. I needed that, guys. Did you study psychology? I did not plan, and I just want to put out a public disclaimer right now. I am not a professional. Okay, so these calls tonight are for entertainment purposes only. I just want to know your best and your worst days. I am not a psychologist, psychiatrist, a professional. Okay, so full disclosure on that, guys. This is for entertainment purposes only. All right. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I apologize for blubbering on stream, but you all are amazing. No, peace. Thank you. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for, it's hard to relive stuff like that. It really is. What, you leaving? No, we're not leaving. We're not leaving. But Peace is just gonna hang out in the chat. He just called in. I just got here. Nah, Skiz, we're still going. You missed it though, Skiz. You missed a couple tears. It was a real week. Shit got real, and I love that. Okay, this wasn't a reality scripted show for you. There were tears on both ends here. I talked about the worst day of my life. Peace talked about the worst day of his. I hope you got some good content. Peace, I'm not trying to have you dance like a monkey or exploit you for the worst day of your life. I hope you don't feel that way. That's not what it's all about. I mean, I am looking for content, but I'm not. It's not all about that piece. You know what I mean? It's not all about that, and I hope you don't think that. Whack-a-mole, good evening. Welcome in, Whack-a-mole. So I study Psy, and you have a good handle on it. Thank you, Plan. Thank you. I'm an overthinker. So I might not be a psychiatrist / psychologist, but shout out to all the overthinkers out there, okay? Because I do my fair share of thinking and analyzing on my own. I always got the bad timing, homies. Oh, no, Skiz, not at all. Oh, excuse me, Enders, welcome in. Every time Anne ends her stream is the worst day of my life. Shut up, Enders. Cap. You're capping. I want to really know. Call in, Enders. Let me know the worst day or the best day of your life. Okay? Me too, I'm an overthinker. Shout out to overthinkers, Skiz. Cheers. Cheers. Woo! Alright, guys. I do too, but usually people just think I'm annoying. Not true, Gertie. Daniel Wong, good timing with that emotional damage. So, same here. If overthinking was a superpower, now, it's a handicap. I think you learn a lot of empathy, chat, when you are an overthinker, because you really do put yourself in other people's shoes and go through other people's emotions. It's not all just about you. You definitely feel things deeply as an overthinker. Definitely, I feel deeply. Whether that's good or bad, I'm feeling deeply, okay? So hopefully I'm in a good mood. Because if I'm not in a good mood, it gets ugly. It gets really ugly. We need music. I'm playing music, Miss Mastakilla. Can you not hear it? It's really quiet in the background. Well, it's quiet, really. The song's changing right now. Can you hear it? I hope you hear it. I hope you hear it. There is music playing. All right. So, we have another caller. We have Brayden waiting backstage. Overthinking can lead to disruptive thoughts, 100%, especially at night. Oz, is it like a law of physics or something? That you have disruptive thoughts only late at night? All of a sudden, if you go to sleep and you wake up, all is right in the world? Is it just me? But in the middle of the night, okay, it's the worst. But as long as you can go to sleep and wake up, everything is okay in the morning. Okay, I'm thinking about being an overthinker. I qualify. Oh, I think you are, Retro. If the worst day in my life involved beer, value, and wacky tobacco? Valium. Oh, Valium and wacky tobacco. Is that good content? Well, call in Whack-A-Mole. It's a call-in show. It's a call-in show. Guys, I'm not here to exploit you for your content. I shared my content with you. I shared my best day and my worst day with you. I'm burping a lot, Saturn. You're catching on. You're catching on. At night, give yourself permission to stop thinking. Good luck with that plan. I can overthink this all day tomorrow if I need to. Yeah, right. Plan, it doesn't work that way. Nice try. Nice try. Sorry, I had to snack on leftovers. What did I miss? Well, you missed a lot, X-Men. You missed a whole... You missed a few tears. Okay, let's bring in... We have a couple chatters waiting in the wings. Brayden has patiently been waiting, so let's bring him in. Greetings and welcome in, Brayden. How are you tonight? So, does everyone at any given time have the best day or worst day? I had to think about it before stream. To be honest, I didn't have one on the top of my head, Skiz. But I definitely have a worst day of my life, definitely. But I don't really have a best day. There's a lot of best days, but there's not one that I can particularly like single out. But definitely I have a day that was by far the worst day of my life. Brayden, maybe just those worst days hit harder, you know? Did the poor guy with the dog get a pat on the back from chat? He did, X-Men. So you were there for that. Okay. Yeah, he did. He did, man. It's rough. X-Men, if you've never lost a dog or a family member and like felt responsible, like as a parent, felt responsible for that, trust me, that guilt will get you. That guilt is the worst. It eats at you. So one of my best days was meeting Topanga from Boy Meets World. Oh, I remember you did that at a con like last year, Chaz. Fresh bag of hickory sticks. Ooh. Brayden, are you here?
Yeah. I think patient though. I was just very patient. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Hi, Brayden. Thank you for patiently waiting. You're so kind.
Yeah.
Okay, Brayden. Tell me, do you have a best day or a worst day of your life?
I have two, best day and worst day.
You do? Okay, I would love to hear them. Start with the worst day.
Okay. I can't remember what year it was. Oh, what year it was? It was a couple years ago. It was really hot. It was summertime.
Yeah.
It was like hot stuff. So my mom's boyfriend at the time got made my mom and my dog a hotel room because it was really hot to stay in the house for so long that as we had no air conditioning, but it's like hard. It was really hot, right? So we stayed at the hotel, and then the next morning we woke up. Mom said, "Come outside for a second." So we did, and then we had to take the dog to the vet because he's like getting old and stuff. Because we had him for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so we took him to the vet, and then I went to the mall because I worked at the mall just for a little bit, right? My grandma took me to the mall, to the West Hampton Mall, and then my mom came and got me afterwards, a couple hours after, and then she said she had put the dog down because she can't afford. Well, she could afford it, but she just wanted to made it tougher to called surgery because if they were astronaut, so just put him down and yeah.
Sorry, what? They put him down? Why? She could afford it, but she didn't want to. But why? What was wrong with the dog?
No, he's just old and stuff, and he
was old.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it was just time. It was just time. He lived a good life. How old was he?
I don't know. I can't remember, but it was like we have a while. So.
Okay, but he was like old, like old, like not living a good life anymore, right? He couldn't walk right. He couldn't walk well, and
he can walk still, but he was just getting old, and then he had this. He just diarrhea in the bathrooms and stuff in the hotel room
Okay.
because that's all it was. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that is for sure sad. Yeah.
And plus,
Not as
yeah,
sad as losing a dog
Ew.
under other circumstances, but yes, I
Yeah.
understand. Yes.
Yeah. And plus, so I was, and my mommy, I think we went back to like the mall or something for supper and stuff. Like for like, just do celebrate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we did that, and then I had a Zoom meeting with my cat that I had here. I don't know if you heard Tapio Hot, but I have here in Alberta. And like
Mm-hmm.
not too far, I don't know how far from the city it is, but so I had a Zoom call meeting, but my girlfriend called me when I was at the mall. I was store shopping. I told her that I could have gone video call because I was crying and I was sad and stuff. So I told her to tell people from the people hosting the meeting, just tell them that I couldn't make it because yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for sharing, Brayden.
Oh, and also I got a haircut today, by the way, so you know.
Oh, nice.
I'll
Fresh.
send a picture of this. I'll just send a picture of Discord because I'm not gonna have camera on because I'm just too,
Okay.
That.
Put it in
I'll send a
Discord.
picture in
We'd love to
Discord.
see it. Put a picture of
Yeah.
your fresh haircut in
Yeah.
Discord. Brayden,
Yeah.
thank you so much for watching and thanks for calling in, and we're gonna see you in chat, okay?
Yeah. Oh, and best day of my life was today because I had to walk my dog, my actual dog, like my dog now. She doesn't really bark. She's really noisy. She can't be noisy at all. She doesn't bark. It's odd. But I went to walk her from that house, so I walked to my mom's, and then from there back to my dad's house, showered, and then my grandma came and got me, and we went to see my mom in the hospital. So,
Oh yeah, your mom's in the hospital. She had surgery. Right?
no, I think still before, yeah, but she's in hospital just because she's Disney tried to call 911 that day, and she's just not feeling that good because
And she's been in the hospital ever since she got dizzy and called 911? She's been in the hospital ever since?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Just last week. But
She's been in the hospital for a week?
Well, before then it was like 6 months, but then again. But I went visit her today, so it's pretty good. That's never my day, her day.
So she's feeling okay now. She's okay, and she's happy to see you, and she's up and she's talking, and okay. Well, I wish your mom all the best.
Yeah.
I wish her all the best because I actually talked to her last time you called in, or a couple times ago. She came on the phone, and she was chatting with me on here. So I actually talked with your mom. I hope she feels better soon.
Yeah, she's like, just come with me once a while, because that makes my day and stuff. Like, yeah, well, if I have time, I'll go there and visit her and stuff, and yeah.
Right. All right. Thank you so much for calling in, Brayden.
Oh yeah,
we'll see you in chat.
Yeah. I'll think you like mango bubbly or bubbly is called, right? That's what I had toast this morning and then a kind of bubbly called mango. That's pretty good. Have you tried it before or no?
Never tried it. Nope. I just have regular plain carbonated water. No flavor.
Yeah.
No flavoring.
Yeah. That's okay.
All right.
It's good too. You never know. It's good too with plain water, right?
Just plain.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
So, thank you, Brayden. See you later.
No,
all right. Take care. Bye. All right, that was Brayden. We have another caller in chat. Mango Bubbly is really good. I've never actually tried Mango Bubbly. I've tried Blackberry Bubbly. That's by far the best Blackberry Bubbly flavor I've tried. All the others are kind of mid. But the Blackberry one's really good. Blackberry is really good, Gertie. That's, I think, my fave. But I haven't tried the mango one. I'm going to go now. Okay, Brayden, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for calling in. I'm not a fan of bubbly. You don't like carbonated water? I just usually drink the plain stuff. There's no flavoring in that one, just carbonated water from a natural spring. So, not really. Oh, I love it. Welcome in, first time chatter. Thank you. So, wit don't quit. Because you're too legit to quit. All right, we have another caller backstage. Man, this has been This has been a bit of a therapy session in a good way. But let me tell you guys, there's been some tears. Some people are a little bit too... They don't really want to disclose like the worst day of their life, and I get that, and I respect that. Nobody really wants to relive it. But for the people who are actually reliving it, mad respect to you. Mad respect. Because it's really hard to do, man. It really is. So, yeah, thank you so much to the callers who are actually calling in and letting us know the worst day of their lives or the best day of their lives, and just being real with it. Okay? It doesn't have the same effect if you're just making shit up. You know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but I want to hear the real stuff. I love raw, gritty, raw. Give me that raw dog me. Raw dog me with that shit, you know? Don't sugarcoat that shit. I don't want it sugarcoated. Give it to me how it is. Okay? Bareback. Give it to me raw. I still have snot in my nose from the conversation with Peace. I want the real deal. Yes, give me the real deal. By the way, this is what I'm putting on. Anyway, okay. Let's bring in our next caller. Courier 6 is up next. Welcome in, Courier 6. Thank you so much for calling in.
Hey.
Hi, how are you? Long time no talk to.
Yeah, long time no talk. Right.
How have you been?
Actually, everything I've been great.
Good. Oh, I see you on camera. No one else sees you, but I see you. Hi,
no,
Courier 6. Yeah.
Hi. Yeah,
Hello.
everything goes great. Yeah.
Good. Are you still working at the bank?
Oh, yeah, I'm still working at the bank. Wait, did I say that?
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
You told me you got a job at the bank.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just working. I was working since April last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was probably like you probably told me in like May or June. Like you were only there for a couple months when you told me, so.
Oh, yeah. In that time, there's a lot that happened, but everything just sorted out. The justice just like get swift about everything. I'm happy about that, actually.
Right. All right, Courier 6, tell us. By the way, chat, he's calling in from Korea. We have some international viewers in the chat, and Courier 6 is calling in from Korea. He's a fellow streamer. Are you still streaming?
Oh yeah, I stream sometimes in this days, but like not
so
like
he's
all time. But like,
not a lot. Okay, but that's understandable. He's dealing with real life shit. He works at a bank. He streams part time, and he's gonna tell us about his best and his worst days of his life. Courier, what would you like to start with?
Oh well, worst will be best because like the happy ending always goes on the ending, right?
Okay, yes. Let's leave them with a smile on their face. Good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So worst was I thought it was the worst before it was like before the COVID. I actually gave up my work as a particle analyzer for active cathode material on the batteries. You know, like making a plus minus in the batteries and the lithium batteries for analyzing that. I move on to the main city in Seoul, try to do work on the business with my bros, making a cafe and everything. But I thought that was the worst, but it wasn't. After that, I just came over. I just had to deal with my crazy ex-fiance, and the problem is her friend testified for me, so she got 6 different charges and she moved on to other country. I'm glad I don't have to see her anything. And like,
oh, she's gone. Did
year,
she go back to the States?
Yeah, and also she has her old charge of 3 of her old charge she on me is the case dropped and closed.
Okay, perfect. Congratulations.
For last year September, I think it happens.
So Enders,
So-
this is a domestic, ongoing, like a domestic violence. What type of charges was it?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of demolition, theft. There's a illegal works, and there's a defamation. There's a what else? There's two different. There's assault. I don't remember the last thing, but yeah, there was a 6. But yeah, it was move on. It's finished finally. I just deal with it about aftermath for a long time. Last year, I was very depressed, but yeah, this is a good thing because like I met a good friend on Discord. It's like we hang out every day. It's like one of my friend Matty is in England. He's a very nice guy. He'll always talk about those kind of things, our lives, and it's like yeah, we just joke around. It feels like getting back thing all the time I lost before from a horrible relationship, you know. So it's like getting back my old power. I mean, having a nice sense of humor, you know. It's like and talking people again, you know. And it was hard for last year. It's like I got panic attack about that. It's like when I go outside, but now I'm good actually. I'm cured. Amen. That's good. It's like yeah.
Congratulations! I'm
Yeah.
happy for you.
Yeah.
So was that one of the
Just-
best days of your life?
Yeah, that's the best days of my life. It's like end of like last year, it's just meeting a good people. It's like hang around with the good people, you know. Now I could just go out, have some fun with other people, just meeting a good people, you know.
I
It's
can
like, figure it
tell,
out. It's like,
Courier, that you're
I-
not as stressed anymore. You seem happier right now. You seem like you have a weight lifted off your chest. When you were dealing with those issues, you seemed very stressed out and depressed.
Oh yeah, it is because like she was actually stalking my stream and also on your stream too, and also my Discord and everything. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get involved in that. You know what I mean? I don't want to get involved in
Yeah.
all of that stuff. So,
Yeah, no, don't worry. Well, like she actually was like stalking about everything, so I was like paranoid everything about it. So, like,
right,
but
right.
now-
You were peril for sure. No.
Yeah.
Wit don't quit. I am not a therapist. These are for entertainment purposes only call-in streams. So,
yeah, that's true.
yeah. I'm not pretending to be a therapist or anything. But yeah. We have different topics every day.
Yeah.
It could be dreams, high school, fights that
Also,
you've
your
been
nice
in.
outfit. Yeah,
Well, it's cosplay Friday. It's cosplay Friday. Yeah. It's cosplay Friday.
it's not that I don't know. Like you have a wonderful body, but so like I don't know, say looks cool. Damn.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yes. So, what was the worst day of your life? Like, do you have like, was it the court case, like, or like
no, the
fighting with her, or like, what was the worst day?
worst day was
Lunden.
I couldn't sleep because like so I at that time I move on.
Hold
to
your
my
thought.
work.
Hold your thought.
Okay.
Lunden, thank you for the sub for your first month. It's your first month. Let's go.
That's nice. Thank you for subscribe.
The feeling.
Yeah.
That's your price. Well, Lunden, it's your first stream and you sub today. Lunden, cheers to that. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying the content. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. Without you, there would be no me. So cheers to that. Thank you, Loon. All right, Courier 6. Sorry to cut you off. Let's get back to it.
Fine. Oh, like worst day was like I go to work at 4 p.m. and come back at 12 a.m. It's like almost at you home. It will be like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. when you
Right.
come back. And like if someone just doing something like a streaming like loud as fuck, you can't sleep, right? And sometimes you have to do something, right? But if they don't want to do something because they have to sleep. So like I didn't sleep well for like 4 months straight. It's like losing my mind, you know. That
So
was the worst part.
sleep deprivation can for sure fuck with your mind, right?
Yeah, it's like very, very edgy become, like very, very tired.
Yeah,
But I couldn't say
anxious. Yeah. And
yeah.
for sure. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't say anything. I'm like a jackrabbit all the time, like I'm so paranoid as I'm walking on the street, you know? Like But
Right.
yeah, after that was the worst, but I think I move on those kind of things. It's okay right now, so yeah, I sleep well.
Nice. Yes, peace. I'm glad that you
Yeah.
sleep well. Have you met any other ladies since then?
Oh yeah, it's that's a crazy part. It was hard. It's like a kind of rehab about thing, you know? Right. So this is the thing. After that crazy shit happened, I got like paranoid and like so the first time I go out with some kind of British girl, it's like I go to bathroom a lot because like when you got nervous, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I got bathroom a lot. I thought like, what's wrong with me, right? And after that, when I become more okay, having a date and going to comedy show or something like that, that was good too. Yeah, but I just realized I talked too much about like anything because I was like don't know what to do to talk because I didn't out of the game for 3 years because of that. So
Right.
uh, that was a very hard time to deal with it because I couldn't relax anything. But yeah, but there was always having a fun time about that too.
I mean, out
Even
of
not
the
just
dating game
going
for
on the
2 or 3 years is really not that much, considering there's some people that have been out of the game for like a decade, 10 years, right?
yeah, that's true. But like you are traumatized of like so bad about relate and like you have to drop off, but like if you related on some kind of legal issues, is
Right.
that just make you keep going on. And some people think like, oh, you didn't get over her, didn't get over it, like something like you don't want to, don't you? But actually, like, no, I just want to run away from that, you know? So I just realized about I ran over from that like after a few months later, and I stopped talking about those kind of things. And like my friends helped me a lot. Also my other friends that used to be they're my ex's friend, but like they actually just we talk a lot of things, we hang around, we just dealing with they trying to get me out from the house because I just stuck in there. Yeah, that was good. That was amazing time. You know, like cranked my
X-Men,
life
no,
back.
you're not. Wit, welcome in. Nice to meet you, Wit. Nice to meet you. And Enders, some of us never got a chance at bat. That's facts. Absolutely. Facts.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do you mind keeping chat company right now, Courier 6? I know you're good with
Oh, sure.
I just have to use the ladies' room really quick. I've been drinking way too many liquids tonight. So
yeah,
hang tight.
Yeah.
Hang tight. Thank you.
I can
Thank you.
cover it. Yeah, don't worry. Hi guys, how you doing? Yeah. Beer recycling. That's a good word. Yeah, that's actually a good word. I never thought that. Yeah. Hey. Anyway, it's been a while. I just come over here. Yeah. Oh God. Korea, tell us more about your date with the Brit. Oh yeah. So my friend Matty, he actually from London Reading, so he talk about like making a cup of teas, you know, like so I was talking about those kind of things before we were going to eat something. It's like yeah, it's like you guys drinking tea every day. It's like how you make a cup of tea? It's like so like oh, what do you think about that? It's like what that's what she said. So basically I was making it's like put in the tea and like pour the milk and like hot water. No. That's not how you makes the tea. God's sake! I was talking about listening those how to make a tea, and what is a great tea, like a black tea, about what kind of tea is. Making conversation for 2 straight hours at the fucking subway. I was surprised, man. Hi, Becca. How are you doing? Yeah. I'm good at the mic. No. I'm more good at the bed. Yes. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, it was a lovely conversation. Yeah.
Thank you for keeping everyone company, Courier.
Oh, yeah. You look wonderful. Yeah. What's the type of costume today? Schoolgirl?
Yeah, or teacher, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, teacher.
Yeah.
You doing some lesson? It's like,
But I'm wearing a plaid skirt, so it's kind of like a schoolgirl situation, but I've got the glasses and yeah.
Yeah, it's like, teacher, I've been naughty. What should I do after class? Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome in. Yeah, or librarian, something like that. Something, something.
Saturn
to
High.
That extent. Yeah.
Librarian.
Yeah.
You know what? If the librarian wear like that at the fucking library, I cannot see the book. Even I love the books. Like.
I cannot see the book, even if I love the books.
Yeah, just like watching. Just think of like that. It's like sit in front of you, just grab big ass book what you got, and just directly glimpse, like you pretend watch the book, but just watch the cleavage. Not book cleavage.
Okay, so that's the thing too, Courier. Because I've been to Japan, I've never been to Korea, but I've been to Hong Kong, I've been to Japan, and chat. I will say that like cleavage is not a big thing in Asia at all. Like people will show their legs. Courier. Women will show their legs like it's nothing. The shortest skirts ever, and it's completely fine. But when it comes to cleavage, they do not show like we do here. And so if they were to show cleavage, it's like very like even like no bra is like a big thing. Hi, Will Dreams. Welcome in, Will. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Don't feel racial. This is actually from statistic. Korean women's or like East Asian women's have a small boob than Western.
Right.
Eastern.
Well, that's true as well. But I mean, I just mean like even like it's just more taboo. It's more taboo, so it's just not. It's not an everyday occurrence to see.
Oh, that depends. Yeah.
Does it depend? Because I like. Yeah, when I was in like Hong Kong, I remember it's like hot, like a lot of air conditioning and hot outside. So like you're wearing like a t-shirt or like a very thin shirt because it's hot outside, but then you go into the restaurant where it's like high air conditioning blasting, it's very cold. And are you catching my drift, chat? If it's very cold and you're not wearing a lot of clothing, you will kind of see things. And I remember the one lady that was at the restaurant with me was like, here, take my scarf. She had like a shawl, like this like Louis Vuitton like wool scarf thing, and she like put it over me and like draped it over me because just to see hard anything like hard nipples was like taboo. Yeah. So it was
it's like a confusion area, East Asia. That's the first thing, and second, like it's like not much girls in here have a boobs like you in here. It's like, oh yeah, that's good. But the thing is, when you workplace or when you are placed on the public place, right? It's like if you wear with the big cleavage just came over. It's like maybe the old people, especially old people, just like, or people just like maybe you need to cover up a little bit, but like they actually
for respect
doesn't matter. Yeah,
because it's because it's taboo. So for old people's sake, be respectful and don't show the cleavage because it is very taboo. It is. It's not. Like, okay, it kind of is in North America, Korea, but not to the extent of Asia. It's much more like taboo. Game Breaker, long time no see. How are you, Game Breaker? Hi, busy.
You're talking like me. I'm been like America or something. I'm born and raised in Korea, but I know those kind of things a lot. But
right.
The thing is, in 2025, even you show the cleavage or something, people actually don't care in Korea. It's like we don't care about. Yeah, it's like our life is busy, especially lots of foreigners just came over in Hongdae area. It's like they show everything. It's like you work like half naked. We don't actually care about that. So just drink and go home. That's all.
Hongdae is like the very like hipster, busy, a lot of tourists type of area, right?
70% of you walking down the street are foreigners. What do you expect? Yeah, and
right.
Mostly a club and dancing and drinking and all.
So what do you expect in that area? Because there's a lot of foreigners that are there, but in like typical, like in regular Korea, like where it's not touristy, you wouldn't really see much of like how many? Okay, Courier 6. I'm putting you on the spot right now. This shirt that I'm wearing right now. How many girls are you gonna see wearing this out in Korea?
It depends on area. If I go to the Itaewon or Hongdae or Gangnam and late at night, like 6 p.m., in that case, I could see that. But if I go my workplace at the it's like Dogok area is very, it's like a very expensive area in Korea. There mostly people are like 80s and 70s. If you wear like that thing, I don't think they consider like why it's like consider you are a very important person or like why just maybe they just watching you like you're a person. That's why I said depends about the area and like where you are. I think it's the same thing as America. Maybe like if you wear like this in Las Vegas, people don't care about that shit. But like maybe if you go on to some kind of like very closed or like workplace, it will be different, doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So wait, back up. Are you saying that people that dress like this in Korean people's minds is a little trashy?
Oh. Wow. I don't know. They don't care about foreigners because 96% in Korea is Korean. Only
they don't care about foreigners. Oh shit, hot take. It's coming out now because they're different. It's like, okay, they're not Korean.
Yeah, so if you're not Korean, so you can do whatever you want, but like I don't care.
Oh shit.
It's like you're foreigners.
Right,
this is a crazy shit. So there's a girl who looks like a West American, but she actually born and raised in Korea. So she speaks fluently in Korean, but nobody care about she's actually Korean. You get it?
Right. She had the best of both worlds because she could go both ways.
Confused. Yeah, she's confused. She actually don't speak English, but she looks like a very white woman, like you. White woman was like it's like hazel eye or something like that. But like she speak Korean very fluently, but she don't speak anything about Americans.
Thanks for the follow, Liz. Johnny Tsunami, welcome in. Both ways, country and western. Yeah, country and western.
I was like, you should come to Korea then. Yeah.
I would love to go to Korea. Yeah, I've never been. I need to go. Gundam, welcome in, Gundam. Happy Friday. Yeah, I've been to China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, Thailand. I've been a lot over Asia, but I've never been to Korea. So I definitely need to go. I want to go to Busan, like the islands of Korea, like tropical.
Jeju Island, what are you talking about?
Oh yeah, Jeju Island.
Oh, there's a sex museum in there. It's very famous for a couple. Yeah.
And they also have a lot of like citrus fruits, like weird citrus that we don't have here.
Kamgur.
Yeah. So they have. So I want to check out that shit as well. I want to check out all that, like.
Yeah. There's like a main thing of Jeju is a kamgur. Yeah, that's the reason.
And they have salt. They have a lot of salt and stuff. But yeah, Korea has the really good skincare, cosmetics. It's relatively cheap. So I would love to
Is
go to
it?
Korea. Relatively, yeah. Costs like for food, like much. It's cheaper than Japan.
Goddamn Canadians. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, Courier 6, thank you for calling and thank you for giving us a life update and letting us know just how you've been doing recently over the last year. I wish you nothing but the best for 2025. Health, wealth, happiness. Keep it up. I'm so glad that sometimes, chat, and I know you've all been through it before. Okay, maybe not all of you, but some of you have been through it before. Toxic relationships can really drag you down. Courier is coming out of a toxic relationship, so
Yeah.
you know
Thank
how
you.
it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm appreciate it. It's like I'm start believing karma after that, because like I was in the dark place, but like and also I'm happy I'm watching like this lovely girl and they god damn right now today. So that's the thing. Yeah, and like if anyone just want to come to Korea in Seoul, or if you actually want to know about Korean culture and the fun thing, not just like go on the fucking bar and like playing with other guys. Just we don't call it as a culture. That's just drunken fuck, you know. But except that, if you want to just enjoy about that, I could help you. Anyone in here, like, yeah.
Oh, thank you for
It's been
extending that invitation. So guys, if you're ever going to Korea, send Courier a message. He'll guide you in the right direction, let you know what's up. He knows all the best spots, all the local places. So Courier will be your tour guide. Okay, let's say that.
Yeah.
So Courier,
yeah. You should come to Korea too. Yeah. So.
I would love to. I'm not planning on it right now, but you never know. And then like I love Asia. Out of all the places in the world I've been to, I love Asia a lot. I have to go to Australia. Never been to Australia. And Antarctica and Africa. I got to go to Africa as well.
Antarctica is crazy.
Yeah. I want to hit up all the continents. So.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I do. So, as a group, I would love that Gundam. It would be fun. So, Courier, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it's like, I'm always enjoying this. Yeah.
We'll see you in chat, and thank you. Take care. Bye, Courier. He's out. All right, we have another caller. Let's bring in another caller for the best and the worst days of your life. One or the other or both. Up to you. All right. Next caller. Greetings and welcome in, Wrinkly.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm still wiping away my tears, but...
Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so sad, man. I'm telling you.
The whole freaking time.
I know, because Wrinkly is a dog owner. And so if you're a dog owner, and Wrinkly, I know Bailey eats shit. Imagine she ate a bone and that happened. Yeah, and that happened. You know what I mean? And
but it's like having a fucking child around, you know? Like, you gotta watch like what she's sniffing on all the time.
Right.
It's like, she's a little girl, you know?
Yeah.
Like, pretty close to the ground.
Pretty close to the ground, yeah. I have axolotls. I mean, that's valid one prong, but it's not the same. It's not the same if you have an axolotl.
No, those are amphibious. Yeah.
Right.
Bailey gets like visibly uncomfortable if she gets wet. Right.
Johnny Tsunami with the 5. Let's fucking go.
Fucking surfs up, dude. Hell yeah.
3, 4, 5. Johnny Tsunami. Thank you so much for the 5. Thank you. Let's go. Welcome up. What? Snap. Hey, good evening, Snap. Welcome in. Hey, Johnny Tsunami. Cheers. Thank you for supporting the stream. I really, really appreciate it. Cheers. Happy Friday. So,
cheers to that.
Cheers. Wrinkly.
Certainly no complaints on my behalf.
No complaints. So, Wrinkly, please let us know. Do you want to start with your worst day and then we'll end with your best day, or How do you want to do this?
Yeah, we should probably start with the worst, I would say. Only up from there, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start
you've
with the
heard this
worst.
20 times probably. But
Oh, that story? You're telling that one?
I mean, I can't listen to somebody's like story of a dog and not tell it. You know?
Oh, that? Oh, I'm thinking of a different story.
Because that was the absolute fucking worst day of my life.
Okay, tell it then. Tell it.
Okay, so this would have been in May of 2021, right?
Okay.
Warzone was still good back then. Playing Warzone with the
Warzone was still good, chat. Just so for a reference of the time, Warzone was still good. Darth Mufasa, welcome and thank you for the bits, Darth. And hello, Prince Adam. COD, yeah, Warzone was still good back then. Gundam, if you want a reference for time, Warzone was still good.
On all these fucking kids, dude.
Just for the reference there.
Yeah.
The shades get drawn. Remember? Okay. Go on.
Right. Yeah. So I was living in like North Denver at the time. Hop in my car, taking a quick break, you know what I'm saying? Go to get some fucking Gatorades and shit. On my way back from the 7-Eleven, my car gets shot up. I'm talking bullets through the fucking windshield.
How many bullets?
Yeah.
How many?
3.
Through the windshield.
But these people cannot shoot.
Tupac
handguns.
shit. Narrowly missing you or like on the passenger side?
I ducked, I'll be honest. But
Snap! Thank you for the 10 months. Let's go.
So
that's my life. Hold on.
Heck yeah.
Hang tight. That's your prize. Well, thank you, Snap, for 10 months. Let's go. Thank you. All right. Curtis Jackson. Yeah, a little 50 cent action. Go on.
So yeah, on the way back to my apartment, right? My car gets shot up. Right. So here's the fun part. I'll just like skip some of the story because I didn't find this part out till later. It was the guy who was a gang member who was fucking my ex-girlfriend who was stalking me when I would let my dog see my ex-girlfriend at the park, right?
Right.
His name is Daron Harris. He is in jail for life now for a double homicide. You can look it up.
Okay.
Yep. He was the one who tried to murder me. And then, so I pull out my AR. Fully kitted. Not bad.
You're from Nebraska. You're allowed to carry around
This was in Colorado,
AR-15s. Oh, yeah. You're in Colorado at the time. But you're still allowed to carry around AR-15s.
That's the fun part. Yeah, so. Yeah, the gun laws in Colorado.
Oh,
gun
my
laws
God.
in Colorado
God bless America.
Technically.
God bless it.
Looser than they are in Nebraska, right?
In Colorado, it's looser
Crazy.
than Nebraska? Wow.
Yep, they are. Yeah, on paper. Unless you're white and look like a normal person.
You wouldn't think that because Colorado is more of a liberal state, so you wouldn't think that their gun laws were more lenient. But I don't know. I don't know anything about it, to be honest.
Right, yeah.
Okay, but
anyway,
go on.
So Bailey was with me, my dog. First thing I did was run her inside like a little football.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry, I
then
just got
go
a weird
back.
message pop up from my graphics card. But regardless, we're still live. Everything's good.
What application are you talking about?
AMD. I just got some weird like C prompt AMD message pop up.
AMD's nuts.
I don't know
Am I
why,
right?
but go on, continue.
Okay, so yeah, pull out my kitted out AR, right? As is tradition.
Yeah, how old are you, Wrinkly? You're 30, right?
Well,
At the time?
currently, yeah.
Okay, at the time, how old were you?
26
26. Okay.
ish. Yeah, 26. I would have been 26. Yeah.
Okay.
5.56 doesn't stop shit. Okay. It's not the point. I never fired around, but a windshield definitely does not stop a 9mm. That's what I know. So,
yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
True.
A car of 3 gang members shot my car up while I was in it driving with my dog. I got scared. I'm sorry. It happens. So,
Right.
anyway, I pull out like sweet fucking gear, out the back of my truck. They drive off. They had blue headlights, and this tracks because they were members of the Crips
Okay.
in Denver. Yeah, blue.
Is there a
headlights.
lot of so what? Okay, chat. I'm just gonna say, as a naive Canadian, when we think gangs, we think a lot of gang warfare happening in California, maybe Texas. A lot of gangs in Texas, gangs in New York. We don't think gangs in Colorado. But Wrinkly, as what you told me before off camera, there's a lot of gangs that are in Colorado.
It's a horrible place. Don't ever live in Denver.
Gang of geese. Loon. Oh my god, Loon. Just because you subbed and want to show you something, hold on. Loon.
Great place to visit. Don't ever live there. I beg you.
Loon. Hold on, Loon. Hold on, Loon. Because your name and everything. In Canada, we have something called a disservice animal. Okay? These are vicious man-eaters. Don't trust them.
Dude, Bailey likes to roll in those one. Yeah, their poops.
Okay? They're
All
a
the
cobra
time.
chicken. Scary.
Are those the ones who shit green?
They do. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Bailey
That's them.
loves it.
That is them. Be careful.
Dude, Denver is flooded with those.
Hide your
bastards.
kids, hide your wife with those, okay? Hide your
It
kids,
smells
hide your
good
wife.
to dogs. They love it.
Okay, go on, Wrinkly.
So, okay. Anyway, yeah. I intimidate the gang members enough to where they, nobody taught these guys how to shoot. That's another important part. That's the only reason I'm alive today. Fortunately. So when you bring out like an actual rifle, they don't know what to do. They sped off. And I got caught like in collateral damage, basically.
Right.
So my fucking white ass, dude, is waiting there for the cops to show up, Like, hey, we're on the same team, right?
Right.
No. I got charged with a felony. And it ruined my fucking life after that.
I mean, you can still dig yourself out of it, Wrinkly. Definitely took a hit. It cost a lot
It's all
of
over
money.
now. It's all over now.
It didn't
It's all over now.
ruin your life.
All better now.
You can
It
dig
did
yourself
for
out
like
of it.
a couple years.
It ruined it for a little bit. Hi, Fragment. Welcome in.
Yeah. So
Happy Friday. Yes. Yes.
like as a good citizen, nothing, like I don't even have a fucking speeding ticket on my record, right? I think, like I'm a legal gun owner, everything. Cops come up. No, dude, all they do is beat the shit out of me. They beat the fuck out of me, dude. They broke one of my fucking monitors too in my apartment. I let them in.
The
That was my
cops.
first mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all Mexican, by the way. I don't know. If
They
that
should have
matters,
had like a warrant. They didn't have a warrant to come in?
No, I let them in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They beat
Yeah.
the shit out of me. Threatened to kill my dog. Like
That's
over nothing.
terrifying.
It's like I was the
That's
one who got
terrifying.
shot, you know?
Correct.
Yeah, got so
Got shot at. You didn't get shot, but you got shot at.
I mean, legally speaking, I don't know who said that, but legally speaking, I did get shot because I was a part of my property at the time. Trust me, dude, I had to go through like felony fucking probation.
Fragment got shot at in
had to go
Toronto?
to
Did you
court.
really?
Had to go to court fucking 20 goddamn times.
Right.
Cost me my life savings. Yeah. But
It's sad.
So like the worst part though is getting like arrested. This is fun though. I got arrested in Adams County. Adam is my first name, for those of you who don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Better not have a ratted frag. I don't even know what that means, Enders.
Better not have ratted frag. Yeah, that's... I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
A damn shame, dude. It is a damn shame.
It's a damn shame. That we know. It's a damn shame. So much respect for you. Thank you, Plan. The irony. No snitching. Oh, yeah. No snitching.
No, this is all public record. So I can talk about it. But so
No,
getting
the guy that's gone to jail for life right now for attempted murder was the guy.
No,
that
he's
shot,
convicted of double homicide. Convicted.
Sorry, double homicide. He was the one. He was convicted of it, but he was the one that shot at you. But that was a separate occurrence. It was he murdered someone after you and got caught for it. Right? It's a damn shame.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, this is correct.
Yeah. Valentine's Day, Chaz, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing for Valentine's Day. We're going to see. Last year I had it was really fun. We had an elimination game show. So it was like dating elimination game show. We might do something like that again this year. I have to set it up. I haven't done anything yet though. So he just out there murdering.
In ADSEG, like administrative segregation, if anybody knows what that is.
Right.
It's like the suicide ward for jail, basically.
Oh shit! So you were like naked and freezing in a cell?
Butt ass naked, yes.
Why did they do that to you? They thought you were gonna kill yourself?
I don't know. The lawyer told me that they did it for my protection. I said, you guys are fucking fags, honestly.
They thought you were suicidal.
No. They thought I was too pretty, I guess. Something like that. I don't know.
Oh God, Wrinkly.
Could have been the fucking
oh God, Wrinkly. Oh God, Wrinkly. Don't drop the soap.
Yeah.
But this isn't prison. That's jail at that point. There's no like soap.
Adams County Jail.
There's no soap to be dropped. There's no soap to be dropped, but oh God.
I only got supervised showers. Yeah.
I feel like the raping, no offense, like chat, if this is TMI, but I feel like the raping only really happens in like prison.
Dude, these guys are not that tough.
They're not going to do that shit in just jail. I don't think. Because there's no hierarchy. It's just a mishmash at that point. But like in jail,
I'm pretty sure
prison,
because I was talking smack to the intake guard, because he was like breathing all over me, and he was like 400 fucking pounds and like couldn't do his job. Pretty sure that's why.
Okay.
Doesn't matter though. That's not the important part. But yeah, that's tough, man. like if you're locked in a like the brightest room you've ever been in for a couple days over fucking Labor Day weekend.
Right.
That will fuck with your head for a little bit, you know? It's a good thing, like, you know, I'm autistic enough to, like, memorize phone numbers, you know? So, like, I'm, like, fuddling money from my bank account to call my fucking mom, dude, so she can call my ex-girlfriend to go get my dog. Because, like, when you're arrested, they don't care about your dog.
Correct.
They don't care. They leave your dog in your house. Right. And they broke one of my monitors, too. Wasn't stoked about that, but over it. I got better ones now.
They will steal your shit, Wrinkly. They will loot your shit.
It was 3v1. Yeah, they beat the crap out of me.
They will take your jewelry.
Not a fair fight.
They
I said,
will
hands
go
up,
through your contents of your home and charge you for illicit drugs if they find any. They will steal your cash if you have any cash in the unit.
Good thing I don't have cash.
Sorry to break it to you guys, but cops are the worst. It's the biggest gang
they
in
took
the world.
2 of my shotguns. They took all of my guns.
Is the biggest gang in the world. Yeah.
They took all of my guns, and they're all sitting in a fucking warehouse somewhere in Westminster, Colorado right now. That's a ripoff. Can never get those back. Yeah, Colorado is a police state. I implore all of you to never go there. Unless you're visiting.
Thank you for the follow.
If you're visiting, it's cool.
Oh, okay. So Lundin has a valid point here. He's like, wait, so he was shot, and what was he charged with? You never really explained what you were charged with. You just were talking about the part where you were being shot at in your vehicle. But you didn't really talk about your charges. Yeah.
Originally, I was charged with menacing, felony menacing, F5.
Okay, so after he got shot, Lundin, what he did was he took his AR-15 and he started walking around outside and he started like looking for the guy. Right?
No, it's not correct. I pulled it out of the back of my car. And
okay, you pulled it out of the back of your car and you had it exposed to your AR-15, correct?
Yeah.
And so he got charged for menacing, and then what else?
The original charge was menacing. Felony
that was
menacing.
Only one charge, that's it?
Yep. And then, so $20,000 later, my life savings at the time. Yeah, I had to go back to court a bunch of times. I ended up taking a deal for, it's called deferred judgment, if you know what that is. Then I got conspiracy to commit menacing in the 3rd degree.
Conspiracy to commit what?
Probation.
Menacing?
Yes. Conspiracy to commit
I can't
menacing.
even believe that's a charge.
It's made up. Yeah, that's the whole
That's
fucking
bullshit.
point I'm trying to make.
That's so fucking bullshit, Wrinkly. Just putting it out there. So take this
just
in
because
chat.
some fucking retard.
Yeah.
Sorry for saying retard. Sorry.
Yeah,
guys.
don't say that. Yeah, don't say that.
My bad.
Here's
my
the
bad.
thing. Here's the thing.
Don't say no to say
Chat, he was shot at in his car. He got his gun, which guns are legal in that state, and he was walking around with it, and he got charged with menacing. Like, he didn't shoot at anybody. So wait, just to confirm, Wrinkly, did you shoot any ammo from your gun?
Absolutely not.
He didn't shoot one shot, chat. Not one shot. And he got charged with menacing.
Colorado is an open carry state if you're not white.
What? Is it or is it not? It doesn't race doesn't matter with that. It's open carry.
Does.
What?
It does. It matters.
No, it doesn't. No. Is Colorado an open carry state or not?
It is. Yes, it is.
It is. Okay, it is. It is,
No,
Loon.
Colorado is a fucking police state. Do not go there. I promise. You're not gonna have a good time,
I've
man.
never heard of that.
If you
Each
look like
state
me,
has its
you're
own
not
laws.
gonna have a good time.
You're basically defending yourself, right? The department there sounds shit. I don't know. I'm pro people who try to do their civic duty. I respect that. Cops, firemen, military. Though I do agree, institutionally, they aren't trained the best. Don't have resources, and there are bad
They're
people
really not,
that get
though.
into those roles and hope to abuse power.
They're so fucking far up their own fucking ass. Like, doesn't really matter. But the municipality that I was in currently, right, at this time, that's what kind of fucked me, you know? So I was living in Westminster. If anybody knows where that's at.
I do not.
So it's like a suburb of Denver. It's Denver, basically, right?
Okay.
Technically, like anybody pull up a fucking county map. Right?
All I do
You'll
is
see how
loads and
fucking
socks.
crazy these fucking county lines are. Westminster, yeah, every police officer is not white. So if you are white there and you commit a crime, it's bad. I didn't know I was committing a crime. I just did what I was like trying to do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even shoot anybody.
So that's...
I would never fire a fucking 223 off in a fucking down, dude.
I will
if
say,
I don't
okay,
absolutely fucking need to.
I know, Wrinkly. I will say
never fucking
it's
did.
not black and white. When it comes to gun laws in the states, it depends state by state, and you never really know.
I got in trouble because
So-
my gun looked really fucking cool.
Right. So I will say that it's not really black and white in the States. Like, for example, in Canada, you can't have that shit. It's a no all across
Well,
the
not
board.
yet.
It's
Not
pretty plain and simple. So
when Big Daddy Trump buys your country, then you can.
Wrinkly, we're not getting into politics tonight.
I'm just joshing around. Easy.
Well, we're not getting into politics tonight. Okay.
Really?
It's pretty
Relax.
insulting, to be honest.
Do you
I'm
want to
just
hear the
gonna
best
say
part
that.
about
It's
the story, though?
insulting. Yeah, what's the best part? And then we're going to end it.
Okay, so the guy who called the cops on me
Right.
is a 4-time convicted pedophile.
Oh, God.
Yeah, his name is Craig Padigo. Can look him up.
Gross. Is he in jail currently?
No.
How is he not in jail for being a 4-time pedophile?
You're asking me. I don't know. And the fact that he has any fucking power to call the motherfucking cops on me. He was like a bystander in this whole situation. And he acted like a victim. You know.
Pedophiles do that
And
shit.
He was
They're the
fucking
biggest pussies.
15-year-olds. 15-year-olds, dude. Yeah, I saw him in fucking court, dude. He tried to shake my hand.
Gross. 4-time is wild. What's wrong with Colorado? You know what I mean? Loon, it's true. Like, maybe you get convicted, or what's the word? What's the word?
He's on probation for the rest of
Someone
his
might say you
fucking
did that
life.
once, but 4 times? Listen, if someone says you've done that 4 times, they're probably
It's a history.
telling the truth. Yeah, that's history.
He's on
at that
probation for
point.
the rest of his
So-
life. So that's how it works, though. Like he's jaded, obviously.
4 times
against, like,
15
the
is
legal
60,
system.
so he's in the clear. What do you mean, Enders? Hi, first time chatter.
No, Gertie, this is my worst day.
In
Not the
Minecraft,
best.
in game, of course, in game. No, that's
Yeah,
the
and
word.
I'm like, holy shit! How did I not see this guy, man? Like,
Okay, so
should've
Wrinkly,
fucking
what's your
knocked one
best day?
through, dude.
What's your best day?
best day ever?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, man, you're really putting me on the spot here.
If you don't have one, it's all good. I don't really have one either. I have a worst day, but I don't really have a best day.
I think my best day was in like 7th grade. You guys call it grade 7.
Yeah.
It was like the transition from like middle school baseball to like high school baseball, right?
Okay.
I hit a walk-off home run
Nice.
to win
Easy breezy.
The league championship. I would say that's probably like my best day ever. And
So you hit a walk-off home run, and that was your best day.
to win the championship, yeah.
Ooh, to win
the
the
best.
champion. You clutched it there. I got 2 best days. Ooh, well, interesting. Yeah, my best day easy. I heard from my son's. I heard my son's heartbeat for the first time. Oh, your son is so cute, Fragment. What a spitfire that little kid is. He's probably next time I meet him, he's gonna be so much older.
My dad was my coach. He still keeps the baseball in his kitchen now. And
Does he
wrote the,
really?
like,
Your dad
footage
keeps
on
the
it.
baseball.
Yeah.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
278 feet. Not
Wow.
far. I was like 13, dude.
Hi,
Relax,
Beat.
but, like-
Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see you.
But
Happy
yeah,
Friday.
made good contact. Runner on first and second. 9 to 7, I want to say.
What's the difference between a regular home run and a walk-off home run? Like how do you
Walk-off home run means like
Yeah.
you're in the bottom of the last inning. So like
Oh,
so the game's over if you get out. A walk-off home run
Right.
means
you clinched it.
no, it means the game's over.
Right. Hi, Casanova lover. Welcome in. All right, Wrinkly, thank you so much for calling in and telling us your worst and your best
I'm at
days
top.
ever. I appreciate you, Wrinkly.
Love you
Thank you.
guys.
Love you. Thank you for sharing. We'll see you.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
We'll see
Certainly
you
go for
later.
plays
I
on
know
my
what you're
behalf.
saying. I know what you're saying. Bye, Wrinkly. Take care. All right, guys. That was Wrinkly Beef calling in. Things are good. How are you? Beat. Oh, sorry. You're talking to Saturn. Things are good with me as well. Guys, thank you for being here. Hi, DCG. Welcome in. Guys, I've been live for 3.5 hours. You know what that means? It means this. It means this, guys. We're out of here. We're blowing this popsicle stand. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. It means the credits are rolling. Thank you so much for sticking around. It means bye-bye. It means until tomorrow. Thank you for all of the follows today. And the subs and the bits and the raids and all of that jazz. I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, a little bit earlier than my regular time. During the week, I'm around at 8:30. On Saturdays, it's at 7. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Kennedy. Thank you for the follow, Kennedy. Have a good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Thank you for being here. Good night, Becca. Good night, Johnny Tsunami. Good night, Chaz. Good night, Lunden. Good night, Busy. Good night, Enders Starcraft. Good night, Retro. Good night, Fragment. Good night, Beat. Good night, Gertie. Good night, Saturn. Good night, Royal. Good night, Casanova. Good night, Wrinkly. Special thank you to all of my guests who called in tonight. And a special thank you to Peace. Peace-tiality. For that very heartfelt call in. I appreciate